Alright, that one's gone. This one's on. I think that one's on too. Hello everyone! That's the wrong mouse. It is Tuesday, March 29, 2016. I'm Dentral. We're still playing Final Fantasy XI Online. Alright, for the past several days, I think 4 days in total, we were leveling Songarthul on Dancer because he didn't have Dancer unlocked, and for what we want to do, kind of needs it. So, we didn't get it up to 99. We were wanting to get it up to 99. We had a bonus XP event going on. Took full advantage of that, and I feel comfortable that we got pretty high. In fact, we got level... Let me take a look here. Job levels. We got Dancer up to 75 in 4 days. I know, a lot of other players are saying, yeah, you could have done it in a day. And this is true, you could have. But we were only doing it while we were broadcasting, so we got 75 in 12 hours. Well, that's not true. We took a little extra time here and there. But, yeah, that's still pretty damn good, I say. Alright, we're not on Dancer Doe right now because we didn't get up to 99. We are on Beastmaster. Oh, look at that, Corsair level 1. I need to change that. Blue Mage level 1. Oh, that's going to be so much fun to level. Oh, I'm already looking forward to it. Sorry. We are going to do Dynamis today. He's already got a couple cutscenes taken care of. So I'm going to go replay it just for completionist sake. I am looking for one bubbly broth. Right there. Okay. Hopefully he's got Xarcabard. Now, if you've never done Dynamis before, then you're in for a treat. Teleportation assistance. After you've beaten the Shadow Lord in mission 5-2. Kind of easy to do nowadays. You'll be able to do Dynamis. You also have to be a level 65 job. So, after you level 65 or higher and you've beaten Dynamis, you've beaten the Shadow Lord in mission 5-2, then the next time that you zone into Xarcabard, you'll get a cutscene. Now, Song's already gotten that cutscene, but I'm going to play it for y'all anyways. It's going to be at, let me think about it, probably the part where the goblin pops out. It used to be you had to trade a hourglass thingy to the goblin, and he would replay a cutscene for you. It's changed. You don't have to trade an hourglass now because I don't think hourglasses are key items or are actual tangible items anymore, more or less. I don't know. I've already been drinking tonight, so you'll have to excuse me. The Shadow Dragon is up. We only wish we had a thief as a sub job or even as a main job. Ow! Blast him right in the butt. So mean. This way you can mug them and get like an extra 1,000 gil or something. It's dark! I forget what day it was. Happy Tuesday, dark! Oh, even... Okay, the Shadow Dragon itself won't drop anything. Really? Psi skill level 21? That's all we've gotten? Wow. Well, he did drop 1,500. Sometimes, very rarely, in fact, I've only seen it happen once, after the Shadow Dragon despawns, his other dragon will pop up, but that didn't happen this time. Happy Tuesday, indeed. I started early, and already slightly... Well, we're not intoxicated, we're just buzzed. Yeah. Shouldn't have been driving, but hey, I got home, and we're all good. Cheers for Gatorade. Because I don't need any more alcohol in it. I got a bottle of Jack Daniels in the kitchen. I ought to crack that open and see how well that mixes with this. It'll mix just fine. But anyways, what we're doing is we're looking for the thingamajiggy. I can't remember the name of it right now. It's like a goblin suspicious thing, but Lenos rep. Good evening, Lenos. Happy Tuesday. Forgot what we were doing. Oh yeah, we're clearing Dynamis. Trail markings? I don't think that's it. Goblin footprint. I knew it had something to do with a goblin. Alright, so nowadays you just have to target it. You can hear a strange voice. Items, la 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 la. Okay, you have to trade something to him. I'm really wishing I hadn't tossed what I did earlier. Ooh, let's trade him a lizard tail. Will he pop out for that? Oh my god, you're one of those adventurers, aren't you? You got nothing on me, man. I was just minding my own business, looking for junk and stuff. Hey, watch out. You don't want to fight me. I'll turn you into meat jerky, which is awesome food. Gold beast coin. Pfft, I'm not trading him no gold beast coin. Wait, how about you and me be friends instead? Sound good? I travel all over the world and hear lots of different stories. I even hear your stories. I can tell you one, if you want. There you go. This is the cutscene we want. Dynamis, the Shrouded Land, Part 1. Now listen close. I know you used to have to trade an hourglass, too. It could be a used-up hourglass from the Dynamis encounter. They don't use those anymore, though. They've made it easier and less expensive. So we got the Spirit of Raugarum. Songarthul, now that I have passed from the mortal realm, I have only you to turn to. The time left to me is short. 30 years ago, I came into contact with the insidious power of this land and rose from the grave. Mrs. Try my Mario Maker? She did! It kicked her butt. I haven't tried it yet. I just got home like half an hour ago. 30 years ago, I came into contact with the insidious power of this land and rose from the grave. However, at the same time, this world laid claim to a part of my soul. I have been released from the hate that consumed me, but the half of my soul that was taken captive all those years ago is calling to me. It has become a towering darkness, a raging hatred, spawned from the depths of my being. The song's just staring at him. Very soon, I will be drawn into that soul. I no longer have the strength to resist. The soul that was divided will become whole once more, and that rage will take on physical form. A new Shadow Lord will be born. Surely you have sensed the growing evil. The beastmen armies that are imprisoned here are massing for battle. They plan a return to the world of their origin, the realm that exists beneath the light of hope. Oh, starting to disappear. My link to you will soon be severed, so listen carefully. 30 years ago, an expeditionary squad formed from the elite soldiers of each nation was set to investigate the Northlands. You must have seen their memories when you first laid your hand upon the chunks of magicite. Why is it cutting off Song's head? Seek out the markings that the expedition members left behind. They will aid you in gaining entrance to this world. You must defeat the Shadow Lord before our unification is complete. My hopes go with you, Songarthul. And I disappeared into nothing. So this is the initial one. He's basically telling you to go to one of the main starting cities and then talk to a trail marking. So we could use our something warp ring, but we're just going to use this. Read about field support. We want repetition. This is no repetition. Yes. It is going to send us back. That map has a 2.3% clear rate. LOL. I know she tried it a few times, and yeah, I don't think she liked it, but she came out last night thinking that you were still in the chat room, and she was telling you all the stuff that she had wrong with it. I'm like, he usually goes to bed around 11, dear. And she's like, oh, well, never mind then. And she's stormed off. Alright, so now I'm going to go to South Sandy. Yes, that's right. Travel to another home point. Current region. We want the northern Sandoria? No, southern Sandoria. Let's go by the auction house. I think this time we're going to be looking for a Galka and a Bard costume. It's doable, though. I managed to clear it. You know. She was like, I just really don't have a whole lot of... Leave her alone. I will kick your butt. And I'm not afraid to do it on camera. Sorry. Preventing a cat fight. Because the little one is smaller than the bigger one. Bigger one isn't smart enough to know that the little one bites. Don't pick a fight with him. You go. Keep going. Get in there. Don't lie on your side. Sorry about that. Mental ward. Sorry. Happy Tuesday. Working on one last night that I still haven't been able to clear yet. I mean, you're not supposed to make them impossibly hard, Lanos. Well, maybe you are. But... Alright, that's not the one we're looking for. I think Gazelle is the one we're looking for. Is that right? Yes. Alright, we're going to click this guy. We're going to try and replay a cutscene. He'll call it a memory. Minstrel's Melody is my name. Let's do other quest. Dynamis, the Shrouded Land Part 1. This is going to be, Cornelia. That's right. First time that you click one of those. It's not all that hard, though. I see you have met with Raugarim. His soul is no longer confined to that incarnation of rage, the Shadow Lord. Yet the fact remains that he has committed sins beyond redemption. In spite of those sins, I still wish to rescue him from the darkness. I no longer have a mortal body with which to act. That could be a problem. And so the most I can do is guide you in my stead. Or is it steed? I think it's stead. You will need the prismatic hourglass, a key that bridges the void between Vanadiel and that of other world. It is said that there are items in this world that gain a soul of their own through contact with the thoughts and dreams of other living creatures. The prismatic hourglass is one of those items. I did click the button, just didn't scroll. Alright. You must look for the goblin peddlers. They are certain to have knowledge of the prismatic hourglass. When you have it safely within your grasp, seek out the markings that we left behind. Then she disappears. You hit 85 today. Congratulations, Mental Ward. We only got 75 on Dancer last night, but yeah. We don't have any events going on, do we, right now? Nope, just the March 31st, 2016 from 7 o'clock to 8:30 Pacific E time. We will be performing maintenance on Play Online. During this maintenance, Play Online will be unavailable. Please be aware that once maintenance begins, you will be automatically logged out of Play Online and Final Fantasy XI. See the information section for more details. I don't even know where I'm running. 85? Crawler's Nest in the Donut Room. Just focus on the bees. Don't do like I do and think you can hit the crawlers. Because they're mean. And they link. I don't think the bees link anymore. So now we're caught up. Now we just need to talk to one of the goblins in either Devoy, Castle Ostroja, Xarcabard Keep. No, it's called something else. We're not going there. We're going to go to Devoy. So, Northern Sandoria, by the Moghouse entrance. That's the closest one. Yes, please. Last night when we hit level 68, we went straight to Zurin Mines. We had a skill chain, we had Shantoto, and oh my goodness, 5,000 experience points per kill. It was so awesome. Do Crawler's Nest till 90, then you go outside West Outerland and kill Mandy's. Really just 90, not 92? Well, probably do it at 90. But yeah. It's like you would kill 8 mobs and then you'd be like, oh! We're already at a new level. We did make one mistake. We went to the wrong home point. We're going to travel to another region. We're going to pick this region. We're going to pick Northern Sandoria by the entrance. Yes, please. For some reason I was thinking it was the Outpost Warp guy that we wanted to talk to. If you skill chain, 90 is good enough. And it's not like the Mendies are going to link. Unless your tank decides to go and use an AoE. So don't pick a tank that uses an AoE like I did. Especially if there's like leeches in the area. Hopefully I've got Devoy. Original release areas. There it is. Devoy. Travel using tabs. So now we're not going to be replaying any cutscenes. This is all going to be straight on unlocking it for Song. Cyndaquil is basically going to be doing most of the fighting. He's just going to be along for the ride. Well, I'm sure Cricket can do some work. Actually, since we're on a different computer with Song, I probably need to make a macro. Who's this? It's Rage. Okay, we'll leave Rage alone. Loot box. Prismatic hourglass, you say? Yeah! Got my jaw-dropping kit. Yeah, got my jaw-dropping kit. Where did you hear about things like that? Did you know that some items have their own soul? After passing through the hands of hundreds of people, not to mention the paws of us beastmen, some items are transformed through contact with those thoughts and feelings. Though these transformed items have the ability to focus mysterious powers, us goblins often come across their weird phenomenon stuff in our travels. You know, if you really want the prismatic hourglass, I could sell one to you for the right price. Let me tell you, kid, only us gobs can tell if an item is sold. Not even other beastmen, and definitely not you people, can tell the difference between normal junk and priceless artifacts. Makes me laugh to see you mugs throwing away those items like they was garbage. A sold item is worth a fortune. You ain't gonna get one cheap. 50,000 gil and not a gil less. You got a problem with that, kid? So if you want one, stop dawdling around already and hand me over some money. What's that you got there? A timeless hourglass? Got unusual taste for a person. Got no clue what you've been doing with it. But I bet you got no use for it anymore. What say I lighten your load in exchange for, say, 500,000 gil? So what are you waiting for? Hand that timeless hourglass right over and let's make a deal. Now this was just basically if you had an unused hourglass from before they did the change. So yeah. Does the friend list go cross-server? I don't think so. I want to say yes, because every now and then, I mean, you can tell if a player's on Play Online or not. Song has the worst friend list ever. Actually, we'll do it on Dent. He'll be able to tell for sure. Because say if Lanos Rep is on his other Cerberus server, then we should be able to see him. Or Lanos Rep's probably in a different game right now. We'll find out here. It's going to be the menu all the way at the top there. Because I've seen other friends on other servers, and it said what server they were on, but it doesn't show what their job is or anything like that. We will find out, hopefully, if it ever decides to load. This is a 360 that we're waiting on. I did try logging into the PS2 last night, see if I could get some fishing done, just for giggles. And when I went to equip my fishing rod, it crashed. No, I am in game. Alright, let's see if we see you. Unless you're actually on our server, search. Oh, Lanos. Oh, he's not there. Alright, so you go to your... Come on, computer. Come on, 360, you can do it. There it is. Communication, friend list, to list. There it is. Lanos is on the top. It shows he's on Cerberus. I don't know if you can even see that. It shows Song, it shows Sultan. And Venomice, which we beat Chains Promathia way back when. So yeah, it will show your friends if they're online. It'll also show what other game they're in. It doesn't show Cyndaquil because she must be hidden. But, yeah. So, I hope that answers your question, Mental. I need to trade loot box 50,000k. So, still here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Click the OK button. Cool. Did not know that. That's how I can tell if Nikki's online. I don't get to see her too often. Cool, I need to add you guys if you don't mind. If you know how to. I don't know how to add friends from the Play Online menu. I imagine you can do it from Play Online. I just don't know how to. I only know how to add you from the actual server. You really like your junk, huh? that's what this stuff looks like to most people, and you just spent a fortune on it. You're my kind of people, kid. By the way, I don't give out receipts, and I don't take back items already sold. I don't know what you mean to do with the prismatic hourglass, and I don't much care. So take it and skedaddle. He hands it to us, and we obtain the item prismatic hourglass. So now we are ready for Dynamis. You can't add friends cross-server. Need to have a character on their server to add them. Mental word goes, bah. I agree. Bah. I want to say there used to be a way to add them from Play Online, but I don't remember what it was that you needed to do. How would you do that? It's quite simple. Say, Cyndaquil here. This is how I do it. There's probably other ways, like befriend, add commands, and other things. It would just do search all Cyndaquil, and it would hit them, and then you select their name, and then you would send a message, and it would think for a little bit. And it's not going to show it correctly here, but the first thing it would do is add friend name. You just basically hit enter, and then it would send a befriend request out to Cyndaquil, and then Cyndaquil would get a little message going, Songarthul wants to be your friend. Accept it, choose yes. And you get another message on Songarthul saying, message has been received. Our message has been, your friend request has been accepted. And you acknowledge it, and now you'd be able to see them on the friend list forever and ever. Search all friend. I have no friends. At least not on Song. I really don't socialize on Song all that much. He's more like an alt of an alt, but yeah. We're going back to Sandy. So, teleportation assistance, original release areas, Northern Sandoria, using tabs. Yes, please. Now let's get the Cyndaquil out. Looking at exit 2, Bastok Mines. Well, I mean, is there a way to make a character on another server? Yes. I guess you can do it from PLL. How do we do it from PLL, I wonder? Find out. I'm gonna back out of here, and I'm gonna see if we can. Oh! Thank you, Lenos. In order to add someone to your friends list that's on a different server, the following has to be true. 1. They must have an unhidden FF11 profile so you can search it. 2. You must know their character name on the friend list in their navigator. There's a friend search button at the top. Third button from the left. Select that and hit the right arrow twice beside the index search. This will bring you to the FF11 search page. Fill in the character and preferably world it brings you. If it brings you... Oh, I got cut off. Let's see. That's the wrong controller. Let's see if I can do it with this one. Message list, group chat, play online, file manager. There it is. Friend list. I think that was it. Back. Alright. 2. You must know the character name on the friend list. In the navigator, it scrolled up on me. Where was I? You must know the character name on the friend list in the navigator. There's a friend search button at the top. Third button from the left. Alright, so... that says play online mail. Friend search, third button from the right. Oh well, Japanese left must be the American right. Alright, so handle. Let's say we knew mental ward's handle. I'm just going to assume it says mental ward. NTALWARD. Probably isn't, but you never know. And then click the search button. Third button from select that and hit the right arrow twice beside the index search. This will bring you into the FF11 search page. Fill in the character, preferably rolled. If it brings up their name, select their name and send message. It's Calico. And let's see if there's more than one Calico. On Bahamut. Alright. See if this works. Search. Searching members. Here we go. There's only one Calico. I'm going to send a friend registration to you. To Calico from Dendril. Let's be friends. Would you like to be friends? And then I'm going to click the send button. And let's find out if it works. Hopefully you're logged in right now. If not, we'll catch it next time. Alright, so I'm going to go over to South Sandy. We're going to travel to another home point. We're going to do current region. We're going to do Southern Sandoria. Buy the Mog House. Yes, please. I need to get Cindy over there. Pronto. And I also need to make a couple macros. Bump. And we're going to go back into play. Close play. I'll be on in a bit. Awesome. So, we don't have a camera on Cyndaquil again tonight. Just know that she's on Thief. Travel to another home point. Current region. Not current region. We want Sandy. Southern Sandoria. Buy the Mog House. Yes, please. Just got off after a few hours. My eyes burn. See, the eye burn's not so bad. It's when the eyes bleed that you know you've been on too long. I had a friend that was on so long that he woke up the next morning. He don't remember falling asleep. He just fell asleep at the computer. And he's a smoker, and he was out of smoke. So it's like first thing in the morning, you need your smoke, but he didn't have any, so he had to go down to the convenience store, pick up some new smokes. He hasn't done anything else. He just basically woke up, got up, went out the door, went to the corner store, he had a pack of so-and-so. And the lady behind the counter was just basically, he's all like, why is she staring at me like so? And he goes back home, and he finally, for the first time that morning, passes by a reflective surface so he can see what he looks like. He's got a beard, he's got a mustache. The right side of his face has the imprint of a keyboard, and his mustache is shoved straight up his nose in between his eyes because he did that number all night long. I'm not going to say who it is because that would be embarrassing, but he was like, oh my, that's not good. Alright, so edit macro. I am looking for Thief. What kind of macros we got on Thief? Umbo, Drain, Sumbo. We got a bunch of stuff. What kind of trust do we have? Trion, Farius, Coffin, Tenzin, Ulmia. You know, this might work out alright. We got a healer. We're gonna change it up though. We're gonna make it not Farius, Coffin. Nobody should die tonight. It's going to be Uru. Open, Unity, Concord, close. Tenzin's good. Ulmia is good. Alright, so that'll work there. And then, do I have a follow? Bet I don't. We're not going to be trying to proc mobs tonight. We're just simply going to be killing them. I'll find it. It's such a small screen that I'm staring at right now. You would not believe. Alright. Copy. Move down here. That's better. Paste. And then back to Dancer. Confirm. Copy. And then way back up to Thief. Confirm. Down here. Paste. Alright. So we're going to do that. We're going to do that. Now I need to get song ready. Just look up Lanos rep on Cerberus. There's probably 2 Lanos reps now. I'll send you an invite tomorrow. That'll work too. He looks familiar. That's the wrong controller. No wonder it wasn't working. Alright, so macros. Edit macro. We are looking for Beastmaster macros. That's good. Get an assist button, which we don't need. The wrong stuff in there. Got a kill button. Also got the wrong stuff in there. Alright. What is the AoE weapon skill that the cricket uses. I want to say something buffet. Something with a T. Something like TAN something. I'll have to go in there and find out, because we'll be able to summon the cricket then. Do we have one for Bestial Loyalty? I don't think we do. Let's make one. Bestial... That'll work. Job ability, Bestial Loyalty, me. That should do it. Alright, first thing first, we're going to have Song click it. Oh, probably if I get on PLL, we'll send the invite. There is an unusual arrangement of branches here. You will now be warped to Dynamis Xandoria. We're going to go ready. We should get a cutscene since this is our first time in here. Yep. That world is a land now draped in the blackest night. We can pass from one world to the other, but without the physical forms lost to us 30 years ago, there is little we can do to intervene. Walgarum is the one who... No. The world has been divided into separate realms through the machinations of the new Shadow Lord. The Shadow Lord resides in Xarcabard of the other reality. However, I fear you would be marching to your death should you go to confront him. I ask you to first obtain trophies from 4 of the alternate realms. We understand that there is little time to spare, but without a certain degree of power, it will be impossible to traverse the land the Shadow Lord holds in thrall. Show me your strength with the 4 trophies you bring back. Those whose fate is linked to this world will empower the prismatic hourglass to guide you. There we go. Tanigma Buffeted, thank you, Linus. No, you can edit at the end of the line like wait number. A wait command doesn't have to be on its own line. No, yeah, they did change that. Oh, and it's Frank Modge. I never believed that my indifference to the state of other nations would cause harm to my beloved Xandoria. As part of my penance, I will infuse the prismatic hourglass with what guidance I can. Now that we can actually have 6 lines in a macro. It's still not as good as some of the add-ons, because some of the add-ons can just have tons and tons of lines, but... Alright, we're going to test out Bestial Buffet. That works. Alright, so first we're going to do ATTACK attack T, and then I'll have a simple wait button. Let's do 2 seconds. Pet fight T, and then... I knew it was a T word, but TEGMINA buffet. And that should be enough. So everything will be dead after that. Assuming, of course... Oh, we're also going to need a spectral jig button, won't we? Yes. Macro, edit macro, beast. Actually get the kill button up here. Paste. And then we'll do spectral jig down here. Spectral jig, job ability, spectral jig, me. Now we're not going for farming or anything like that. We do need to get Cyndaquil in. She'll be joining us. There's an unusual ring. We already went over that. You will now be warped to Dynamis Xandoria. We're ready. We're gonna get a cutscene. No cutscene. Yay. We'll take the opportunity. Cheers. Even though it's alcohol free. There's Cindy. That's the wrong controller. That's better control. I need to put this one away. I keep wanting to go to it. Alright, so let's do the follow. Oh, they're not in the party together. Search. Oh, this ain't gonna work now, is it? Found. Shoot. I already messed it up. For some reason I thought they were already in the same party. And we're going to do refill. Now, search all song. Invite. Song's going to be like... I thought you invited me hours ago. Alright, so now we have a trust button. It's going to be on this page, though. This will work. While inviting a party member, you must wait a while before using trust magic. How about now? Or now? You know what? We don't even need no trust magic. Up / follow E1. Enter. So, Spectral Dig, followed up with follow. Oh, I see. I need a Spectral Dig button on her too. She still can't cast spells. Spectral Dig, ability, Spectral Dig. Me? Totally professional, let me tell you. Alright, following P1. So now Song moves forward, she's gonna follow. Yep, here she comes. Alright. So first one we're going to do is we're going to look for a boss. Sometimes there's a boss just a little bit southwest of the fountain. I'm going to have to turn names on, aren't I? There it is. It's a summoner. There it is. Mr. Reapern Tongue Gagik. So we're going to click attack. We're going to send Cyndaquil in first. Then we're going to go ahead and send in the cricket. And he's going to kill them all. Well, that didn't work out the way I wanted it to. Watch her get killed. Finally! Now we got cricket working. Alright, let's do the follow, see if we can get actually some trust NPCs out this time. What it dropped? We got a pair of warriors, Kalag, an Ordale Peace, and a Ihinato. Go ahead and loot on the not trust, treasure. Treasure. Okay, yay for warrior pants. Or shoes. Got the Koopo freed. Here comes the Apururu. Now we need a tank. Let's go with Gesho. He was doing fine last night. We're not gonna have any trouble, I think, with killing stuff, unless we go after all summoners. So, Spectral Dig. Spectral Dig. Let's see if she follows. Trust NPCs will move if she does. Yep, we're good. Alright, we're gonna go after the next one. I think I'm bugged on getting Shantoto. The first one? I have all the required trust and fame, but she keeps asking for a windy trust certificate and won't offer me the Cursed Again Golem quest. It does take a little while to actually get the Cursed Again Golem. I had a little bit of trouble too, if I remember correctly, but I don't remember what it was that I did. I would check the FF11 Cyclopedia. They tend to explain it well, I always thought. Click the attack button. Click the assist button. There we go. I'm just going to let Cyndaquil and party take care of this one. Maybe somebody will get a cure on her. There we go. That's what we're talking about. The Liz is close enough. Put her on different shoes too. Might have been why she took so much damage. I'm gonna go and put the resistance to death ring on. That may come in handy. There is our barbaric bijou, which is what we're wanting. So treasure. Oh, dropped the last time too. And I had wow, and a Montillon silver piece dropped. I usually don't see that. Nice when it happens, especially for Dynamis Sandoria. Alright. So we're gonna run here and we're gonna go pop a boss. Hopefully. Oh, no, never mind. Auto follow. Alright, now she's coming. I'm glad I noticed that this time. Every now and then we don't notice and we always have to like double back. The good news is it's not that far away. The other news is we don't have to actually clear out a bunch of trash around the point where you spawn the boss. Now, I never actually knew how to spawn the boss in the old FF11 thing. I was always a monk, and they really never even wanted me meleeing the boss. It was always a black mage job. But nowadays, you go to this little triple question mark right here. And drop in Viz. Of course, we haven't gotten the loot yet, have we? Because Syndical still needs a pass on it. Treasure. Pass. Alright. So now we got it. So we're going to simply target this triple question mark. We're going to trade one barbaric bijou. When that happens, we need to be ready to fight. Because the dude's going to pop out right on top of us. It's the Overlord Tombstone. Is where you go for assist. Let's go ahead and get the cricket involved on it. And voila! We got ourselves a Hydra Core Command Scepter, which is the trophy we were wanting. And we also obtained a bunch of other stuff. So, that is Dynamis Sandoria cleared. And you can also double check your profile, and you'll have the title Dynamis Sandoria Interloper. Now we could use our warp ring to get on out. You can also spawn that boss multiple times. I believe he also drops, he has a higher chance of dropping a 100-piece coin. If that's your thing. But, yeah. You can also just use the warp ring. That'll take you right on out. We already got that equipped. Wow. That's such gimpy gear. Wow, that is a big avatar, let me tell you. I think he's overcompensating for something. The mini-bosses, or the notorious monsters, I believe they're on a 10-minute, might be 15-minute timer. So if you go and... There's 3 of them. There's the one that we tried just by the fountain. There's another one up on top of the wall. And then the 3rd one is over by the auction house. All 3 of those have a chance at dropping the bijou, which is the item that we were wanting to get. Now there should be... I thought there was a way out of here. There it is. Move it, people. Alright, so then you can just click the Seminole Threshold, and it will say, you see a way out of the Shrouded Land. Leave Dynamis. I just realized this. Song may not have the key item to actually re-enter Dynamis. We'll find out. Because I don't know if it was just a general update to the game, or if it was something that they added... I swear I just saw somebody dead. It was probably where Song had been. Yeah, that must have been it. Need to do the other quest. That probably makes sense. Can't use that command while invisible. Find out. Be a real simple way of checking. Just simply click the trail markings again. Cursed again. Needs 1 or 2 quests prior. Oh. I thought you were talking about the Dynamis one. Alright, see if it lets him back in. Probably won't. Oh, no, you get another cutscene here for getting... Death does not exist in that realm. You might call it a prison of souls. Even those who fall in battle will rise again after a time as if nothing had happened, like a flame returning to a candle whose light has been extinguished. It is an endless succession of life and death. How many times has that cycle repeated itself in that damned abode? There is one thing that bothers me. Whatever happened to the original wielders of the weapons and armor that the beastmen there now possess? If the statues in the shape of the orcs and such were once actual beastmen then... But I get carried away with my musings. Please, pay no mind to my ramblings. You have secured the Hydrocore Command Scepter, an incredible feat. It proves the strength of your conviction, and is one of the keys you will need to enter Xarcabard. You will need 4 such trophies. Once you have them within your grasp, make your way to Beaucidine Glacier in the Northlands. Cornelia awaits you there. Alright. Will it let me back in? Nope, gotta wait 12 days Vanadiel time. Okay, so we do need to continue on with Rhapsodies of Vanadiel. Shouldn't take too long. Let's see. Missions. Add-ons. Beyond the vortex, a strange world unfurls, and it looks not unlike Zeta. The place may be where is called Eshta. Follow the crystal's call to Hala, Dem, or Mia. Alright, so now we're going to take a little short detour, traveling to another home point. Current region, northern Sandoria. By the entrance, that's it. Yes, please. I think which will be the closest. Probably... most definitely be Hala. If he has the survival guide for that. Chances are he doesn't. I should use a straw for that. But he might. Let's see which ones he's got though. Teleportation assistance. It's Thorongi Canyon that we never have. Original release areas. Oh, we do have Lithine Plateau. Awesome, we're going to that one. Using tabs. What are you doing, cat? She's running around. Oh, what a pretty picture of... Oh, what was the name of that zone? I want to call it Fisherman's Wharf, but no. That's in San Francisco. Oh well. We can find out. Map. Won't be on this map, it'll be on the Jugnar map, won't it? Yeah. Change map. Is it part of Zulkeen? No. Part of Paragondi? No. Maybe he's never been in it either. Ah. Wish there was a way to see what jobs you beat Matt with. If you go to FF11 Encyclopedia... No. I was thinking FF11 Auction House might have that under something, but I don't, actually it doesn't. It just tells you what levels you are. Yeah. See, what I like to do is I just hold on to the testimonies. That's it. And then I use that to figure out which ones need to be done, or which ones I've already done. I've only really done it on Thief and Paladin, on Miss Cyndaquil. I've only done it on Monk on everybody else. So that's one way of remembering. Ergon Locust, we don't need that. I don't remember, is it the telepoint you check, or is it the shattered piece? It's probably the shattered one. Let's find out. Click this, and it's going to say, you already possess a crystal for this telepoint. Noob. You know, Lenos, if you're not sure, just do them all again. How much fun would that be? That's assuming you already have all the jobs at 99. Yeah. He's like, you know what, I want to kick your ass again, Matt. Oh, sorry, language. And Matt be like, alright, come on, little one. I can take it. Then, you know, you'll be able to get to trust summon Matt's alter ego. That would be awesome. Except I hear he's not that great. Alright, now this has nothing to do with Dynamis. This has everything to do with Rhapsodies of Vanadiel. Iroha goes, Master! And we zoom in on Golka, but Trion does her sick Japanese girl thing. Lion! Lion! I saw it again! Songarthul, that special orb you have is a relic from the future. Maybe that explains the visions I've been having. If what it portends is true, then there is nothing we can do to stop the darkness from approaching. But Songarthul, I saw nothing about whether or not you were there to try to stop it. What if there is no one to stand up for Vanadiel? Will it perish with but a whimper? Like the PlayStation 2? Or Xbox 360? Lion, perhaps it is because the orb is not yet fully illuminated. Aww. I agree. Yet we learned about the coming darkness before the light could fully arrive, likely ushering it in before we were ready. I know not what the two of you are on about. So, I will ask one simple question. What can we do? Songarthul, there are many paths that lie before you. They opened up the moment you banished the Shadow Lord from our realm. My dream showed me many nations, many worlds, and you were there in each one, bringing succor to those who cried out. Then it all falls into place. If the future from which I hail, the Master faced many threats, not just that one, and came to be known as one of Vanadiel's most storied heroes. Master, you must bring history back to its natural state. And time is not exactly on our side. And now you know everything that I do. I'll do everything in my power to help you. Oh. Uh-oh. This is where it's going to take part of her soul. Did it just explode? I think it just... No, it didn't. What the... Lady Lion, allow me to express my gratitude. Your honesty and strength of spirit has taken physical form. And... You can use it? Oh. Then you're quite welcome. In the meantime, I'll continue my search for information about Escha. Zeed, what do you plan on doing? Gilgamesh has asked me to report back as soon as I know something. So, my first order of business is to return to Norg. Lion and Zeed, your assistance has been invaluable. Nod. Come on, Golka. Wait, not you. The other Golka. It's not a Golka. Master, I intend to learn all I can about that bell. Perhaps you should head back to Norg as well. Until then. Just going to leave me here with the Mother Crystal. So we got Rhapsodies in Umber. Let's double check, see what we get here. Entering Dynamis Hourglass. Alright. You may now enter Dynamis as often as you wish, but the duration of stay is the same as stated below. Time extension is May 10, 2011. Update revised Dynamis maps, rules, experience points, rewards, shadow accessories, multiple relic armor drops, regional Dynamis areas, monster behavior. See, while it says on here that you can enter it multiple times, you may now enter Dynamis as often as you wish, but the duration is the same as stated below. That's not exactly true. Duration of stay is initially set at 60 minutes, extendable to maximum 120 minutes. Leaving the area renders you ineligible for re-entry until Japanese midnight, regardless of time remaining. So... going to click. What was it that we got? Rhapsodies in Umber. Rhapsody in Umber. Which I think is a color. I may be wrong. Alright, you get a 30% bonus to experience points and limit point gains. Limit Break Quest allows alter heroes to be called forth in the following quests: Shattering Stars, The Beast Within, Breaking the Bonds of Fate, Achieving True Power, A Furious Finale, Survival of the Wisest. Additional items for sale by curio vendor Muggles located in the 3 nations. Like high potions and instant stowskin stuff. So we got that after land after time. I just gotta see how far we need to go. Alright. We're going, the next mission is going to be What Lies Beyond. If you are ranked 6, you can skip Fate's Call and go to this mission. Alright. Clicking on What Lies Beyond. That should be what we're on. Oh, I see what I did. Missions, add-ons, Fate's Call. Lion. Oh. Lion has seen another vision. The orb you received must be filled with sufficient light to stop the encroaching darkness. Vanquish the Shadow Lord before the reckoning comes. If you have already done so, report to Calculation Mission Norg. Oh. Alright. If you're also on Welcome to Norg, you will receive Rhapsodies Scene cut first. And we're going to do Ties That Bind. So we're doing this on the Vista machine, because we do it on the Windows 10 machine. Sometimes FF11 Encyclopedia uses up all my RAM, and it shuts it down. Alright, you're not going to get one for that, so click Impurity. Will get us closer. Tunga Jungle for a cutscene. The Lost Avatar. Come on. Daily advertisement slowing me down. Okay, then you'll get the Rhapsody and Azure, which is what we were looking for. Open. Open, open, open. Alright, removal of the lockup for entering items. Okay, so we just have to simply clear the siren fight. Alright, so back to here, no, back to there, back to there. Nope, the stream is frozen on my screen. Really? Seems to be frozen on mine too. Click the reload button. Reload frame. Let's see if this happens. And I'm sorry, I simply wasn't paying attention since I was reading that one thing. Let me see if I'm actually dropping frames. I don't think so. I am dropping frames. And I don't even have... I didn't even pull up the internet on that one. Jeez, I swear. I did reboot the computer beforehand and all that other fun stuffs. But keep an eye out for this. See, the wonderful thing is... Well, I don't know if it's wonderful, but I can actually play FF11 through the OBS now. Since I got the controller set up to, you don't have to have the game on as the main screen. So we're going to read about individual training now. We're going to do field support, repetition. Yes. This will take us back to Sandy. And I wonder why we were losing frames. I mean, we still got like over 1 terabyte worth of free space. Well, probably 20 gigs less, because I was downloading Final Fantasy XIV last night. Oh. Hello. Getting another cutscene here. Got the names turned on again. Master, look at the orb! You have set us on the proper course and passed through the first of many gates to come. This precious jewel is one of Rising Jima's Sanctorium's most mystical treasures. Our legends state that it was formed from the energies of 1,000 different lives. Though it had originally been regarded as but a minor artifact, in the future, you and my father had drawn forth its true power. In reality, it is a piece of the Mother Crystal. Please, Master, you may have taken the first steps, but I urge you to continue pressing on. Gilgamesh awaits word in Norg. Okay. So basically, if you hadn't defeated the Shadow Lord yet, then that's what we had to worry about. 3166. We're still dropping frames. I don't know why. Let's see if I have a home point crystal for Norg. I think I do. No, Shamo Lowlands. There it is, Norg. Home point number 1. Still didn't pick up the home point crystal in... Thought you were doing Dynamis clears. I was doing Dynamis clears, except Song doesn't have enough of the Rhapsodies quest done yet so that he can just do one Dynamis after the other. He's locked out till Japanese midnight. So we have to go defeat Siren so that he'll get the Rhapsody in Azure key item. And then we'll get back to Dynamis clears. Namely Dynamis Bastok. So, good news is we're doing it on Beastmaster, so this shouldn't take nearly as long as it did when we were doing it on Paladin. Because my Paladin's DPS was, how shall we put it, slow. But we shall see. Let's go ahead and get the Cyndaquil ready. We can do that while we're in cutscene, can't we? I think we can. Hopefully we won't lose frames again while we're in this cutscene. But we just might. He barely fits through the door. You made it back. Eraha's been pacing back and forth all day. Upon my return, I spent hours turning over the Master's words in my mind, and something came to gnaw at me. Hours? Really? It's been like 5 minutes. I cannot shake the feeling it is related to what Lady Lion prophesied in Escha about the Master's role in the coming battle against the darkness. Traveling to another home point. Sorry, I just gotta do this real quick. I don't have to do it real quick, but I'm going to do it real quick. Elshama Lowland. Org. Home point number 1. Yes, please. Sorry. Alright. Something about your orb needing to gain light. We must create a world which the Master is able to fight. And why does it keep cutting off the top of my head? I swear. There. It's a little bit better. Thank you. And what about that bothers you? Think back upon your struggle with the Shadow Lord. Okay. When we first met, many years from now, the Master mentioned something that happened that day. I felt the crystal resonate within. Please, try to think back. Okay. Warrior of the Crystal, one who will become known as a warrior of light. You will travel across land, sea, and sky, bathed in the light and stopping darkness wherever it threatens the living. And you will continue to banish the doubt that resides within you. Such travels take their toll on lesser mortals who retire to their homes and live out their lives in comfort. Kind of like me. But although you may stop briefly to gather your wits, each time you do so is only to steel your resolve for the next struggle. You have the will to shelter the downtrodden, vex the darkness, and protect all that Altana holds dear. The time is right for you to become more than a mere warrior. You will become greater. That is what is required of you. So it's not necessarily the hero that the crystal deserves, but it is the hero that the crystal needs. Or maybe I got that reversed. Has it come back to you, Master? You recalled with reverence those words, saying they gave you the strength of spirit to carry on no matter the odds. I think he was making it up. I don't remember that. Though your journeys were arduous and fraught with peril, the twinkle in your eyes as you recounted your tales gave me courage. The reason you were able to lead us in that final struggle was precisely because of those many barriers you had overcome. You taught me that the world was worth fighting for, no matter how bleak the future. My father always spoke of you with adoration, believing that you were a man of indisputable valor. Banish your doubt, Master, so that you may become all that you were meant to be. Now that you mention it, Eraha, just who is this father of yours? Well... Oh. Boss, something terrible has happened. It's big trouble at Sea Serpent Grotto. Boats are just turning and no one can leave. No boats are able to make it to Norg at all. There was this infernal ringing noise as the boats are just spinning in place. You mean to say that all that started happening at once? Wait, turning round and round, spinning in place. Obviously, they are both caused by the same thing. The bell. Does this mean you know something, Zed? Songarthul? Just like in Escha. I have the same thought. Ah, ha! So, you two have experienced the same thing, and there's no one better to get to the bottom of this. We should head to the grotto, Songarthul. Oh, we should head to the grotto, Songarthul. But it'll be quicker if we split up. No, it won't. I'll go on ahead while you prepare. Master, I insist on accompanying you. How would it be faster if we split up? I mean, seriously. Now, the snakes part I remember quite well. Because we have to go to a little glowy spot where I used to love to fish. Probably still love to fish there. I just don't get to do it as much as I want anymore. Send a quill. We'll click the follow button. I wonder if he's close enough to just do auto follow. Yep, here she comes. We're just gonna run on out. Now there isn't a fight in Sea Serpent Grotto, fortunately, but we're gonna bring her along because it's not gonna be too far out. I don't think it's gonna be too far out after that. Try that again. As soon as he pops up on the screen. There we go. Well, since we're both level 99, I don't think I have to worry too much about aggro in Sea Serpent Grotto. I mean, it could happen. It'd be funny if it does. But we're not going to bring out the little buffet dude. What's his name? He'll come back to me. You know the cricket's going to be tanking the siren. Oh, well, you don't know that. Should be tanking. It's not that the siren is very difficult. She does have a ton of HP. Oh, Dark's already headed out. Alright, Dark. Catch you next time. I think, what's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Wednesday. Tomorrow's going to be a boring episode. The PlayStation 2 Swan Song. It's probably going to crash. Like, every 5 minutes we're going to have to be rebooting. I'm like, oh god. Again? Yeah. But it'll be worth it. Just so we can see that user interface one last time, and those graphics one last time. Oh, Kite is kicking my ass, lol. I do not envy you there. I hope you get feeling better. And little advice, whiskey, shot of whiskey every 15 minutes, you'll feel great. Or you'll be so drunk that you won't care that you're sick. Just be careful of any coffee tables. You will trip over them. They will leave bruises. Beware the coffee tables. But yeah, every 15 minutes, shot of Jack Daniels. Kicks bronchitis ass. Normally I would suggest checking the map for Sea Serpent Grotto. But I kind of know the path to the pond like the back of my hand. It's when I go to other spots in Sea Serpent Grotto that I'm not as familiar where to go. And I'll use the map for that. But I don't even think we need... No, we don't even need to pass any of the doors. Sometimes you need a silver beastman coin. Other times you need the gold one. So does Chuck Norris. Kick bronchitis ass. Should get a glass for this. Ah, it's the ooze. Now here's a question. Yeah, we're gonna leave that alone. That would probably happen. Okay, so here's the triple question mark. We're gonna target it. I'm gonna turn names off. Oops. There we go. I'm gonna target it, and it's gonna be all like cutscene time. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, it's the bell. And it's Zed and Iroha. They're like, told you it wouldn't be quicker. Something's horribly wrong. Means the bell stopped. Well, Silly. What an awesome name. Happy Tuesday, Well Silly. This looks like Siren, although it really just looks like a retextured Garuda. You are not Garuda. Then what? Pitiful humans, you cannot peer from nature, though she aches for one to listen. I am left breathless knowing my name has been forgotten. No, your vestige is known to me. The seductress, Siren. Ah, young daughter, have you come from a faraway age? One is mere happenstance, but to think, two, your words confound me. Do you mean to say that yet another has come from the future? I do. Not all are equal before Father Time, lest all of one who can devour him. It no longer needs wait for the future, and has sent its emissary to this time. Even now, he stands tall, cackling at your backs. Guess it means he's right behind you. Gasp. Ouch. That looks like it might have hurt some. Iroha! Why don't you just draw your sword already and get your butt kicked? Oh, that's why, because he couldn't see him. Yep. Might be a bit of a spoiler, but never piss off a redhead. May this arrow strike true, friend. 1. Oh wow! It does fusion all by itself. That's how you know it's a good arrow. Like he didn't like it. Guess she didn't like it either. You absorb her or something? Impossible! I guess now we gotta follow him. You cannot let it escape! Yeah, but what about Iroha? She kinda like exploded and stuffs. Alright, so that's that. Should be on a new mission. Impurity. The Great Siren is the cause of the recent disturbances plaguing Norg, and she claims that Iroha was not the only one who came to present time from the future. The masked man attacked Iroha, who faded into nothingness. Chase after him. Alright, so we're gonna run over here, still got the Cynical behind us. See, if I had been planning this out right, I would have had somebody sub Black Mage. I could have cast Escape, but, you know, fine. Not that far of a run. Besides, there might be a NP or a notorious monster Zahagan waiting for us. Sometimes there's, well, usually not. You have to actually be killing these guys, get a lottery pop, but don't see it. Boom, boom, boom. Cynical's still on my tail. Can't see her, but she's there. Alright, now this is a little secret passage that leads you back to North. We're not going back to North, though. We gotta run up here. And then basically hug the left wall all the way on out. Can't take the corners too sharply since we got Cynical following us. She will get stuck on a boulder. Seems to be doing okay. The Bard, and I believe that one's a monk. And then the next Sahagan in the next room, I believe, is a white mage. You know you've been XPing in this area too long when you know what jobs they are. I usually like to do the low 30s here. The bats. I mean, it can be of a pain when the mobs link. The leeches love linking with other leeches. Bats love linking with other bats. But if you can actually pull them okay, pretty simple and awesome experience points. Now this will take us out into Yatunga Jungle. Their jobs are to die. Yes, Lanos. Yes, it is. Gotta wait on the Cynical now. Waiting. There we go. And we're running forward, and we gotta go through this super long tunnel. I don't believe this tunnel needed to be quite this long, but nobody asked me. I guess they wanted to give the impression that, you know, you're going someplace truly out of the way. Even on Chocobo, it's like really long. But I had done this trek so many times that I knew exactly where it was that I needed to dismount to be able to maximize my seconds. And then after a while I just like, you know what? I'm just going to set my home point in Norg. And then I'll just find a way to get out of Norg after setting my home point there. And yeah, kind of worked out better. Alright, well that's going on. I'm going to go ahead and summon some trust NPCs. I guess I'll wait on the cricket. While she's doing that, I'm just going to go ahead and click the next cutscene. See how this happens. Now this NPC's model always hit home, because I got a couple good friends that pick the same character model. Halt! Remove your mask at once, that we may lay eyes upon our enemy, says the dude wearing a mask. Yeah. Our world is not a toy for you to control. But it is. Here's Garuda. Not Garuda. Here's Siren. This void scent has emerged from the abyss, endeavoring to lead Vanadiel into it. Even now, he turns his gaze to the fabrics of time, his arms pulsing as he rips a hole into emptiness that lies beyond. Darkness is not to be feared, but embraced like a lover in the cold wings of the night. Songarthul, could it be? It's just like in Kifum. We cannot let it fester. I care not whether it be born from a higher power, or refuse to permit it to consume our land. Impudent fools! Oh, here comes that slow bell again. Zeed! You always getting... I cannot move! Songarthul, come hither, and let my song wash over you. Alright, now we're going to do Bestial Loyalty. Cricket time! Alright, so this should be simple. I'm going to click it again. It's going to pop up. You are suddenly overcome with a sense of foreboding. Attack. Assist. And everybody try not to get charmed. Although I'm pretty sure Cricket's going to be tanking this the rest of the fight. With any luck, I can maybe get another level in Scythe skill ups, but probably not. Level 24. We're now ready to leave the starting zone and go on to Lithene Plateau for our skill ups. Take song and move away from the mob. Alright. Is it an AoE charm? I always thought it was like single target. Or should I get Cyndaquil and move her away from the mob as well? It looks like Cyndaquil actually is holding on to hate. Kill button. There we go. I see what happened. Cyndaquil was like stuck. So now we're just waiting for the trust NPCs to finish her off. Maybe. It'd be funny if Cyndaquil got charmed, but yeah, it's supposed to be single, but some say AoE, so I have a feeling it's more cone. Okay. That means I could probably get Song right behind her. And then it'd be funny if Song gets charmed, then Cyndaquil will be able to, you know, do that thing. The kill button. Let's get another, better safe than sorry. Songarthul is muted. No. I remember when I was helping a random person clear it because they weren't able to finish it on their own. I went on Paladin because Paladin's such an awesome solo job, but search. Nope, nope. UTOFOLL. Nope, just simple follow. I should know this. There it is. Follow P1. Got an aardvarks. It'll be funny. Yeah. Alright, so Song got the click. That's the wrong controller. Going over here. Clicking this thing over here. We'll try it one more time. I want to say I got charmed twice, but yeah. Hello! I always mispronounce your name. Dykajins. Maybe. Maybe not. But yes, happy Tuesday, Dykajins. Now, I know it says Dynamis clears, and we're doing Rhapsodies of Vanadiel only so that we can continue getting clears. It's over, Siren. Face us. Oh, he disappeared. I fear that will not be the last we see of that thing. But we're doing alright. We got DynamisSandoria knocked out in like record time. And then I remembered you need a certain amount of clears within Rhapsodies of Vanadiel to be able to go and jump into Dynamis again, but yeah. Here we go. Thanks. Alright. Do you think my charms turned against me? I thank you, Songarthul. Can it truly be called a future if there is not left in existence? I am unfit to call myself a higher power when I am unable to act of my own accord and succumb to the forces that threaten our land. That creature appeared before my visage and sunk its teeth into my very soul. But what is it? If you call yourself a higher power, does that mean that one is higher still? My puissance pales in comparison. It took me to a future, a bleak future, where my wings fluttered despite myself, carrying me upon the wind. It called itself the Ambassador of the Void, yet I cannot tell from whence it came, nor why it chose to appear before me. Nor can I fathom whether or not it was acting of its own volition. This ambassador is likely from the future, as Iroha alluded to. We cannot ascertain whether it might strike. We cannot ascertain where it might strike next. Yet its power is palpable. Be on your guard, Songarthul. I need to start working on my FF14 overlay. LOL. Yeah, I guess I need to make one too. We'll probably make it cheap. Thy companion's words ring true. The threads of fate doth tie thee together with the abomination, and with the girl as well. She is gone. Do not give in to trepidation. She shall appear before you once more, when all seems lost. The blessing enveloping her ensures it. I shall lend you my power, should you swear to protect this land. Do you swear to watch over our world, our Vanadiel? No. And you see a couple leaves pass. No. Listen, I'm tired of picking up y'all's pieces. Alright, fine. I swear. Let your communion with nature reverberate throughout the sky and sea. I shall always remain true in the depths of your heart. She does that little thing. Yep. But do you get to summon her as an avatar? Fight alongside you in battle? No. At least not yet. You are blessed to have Siren be your protector, Songarthul. This should ensure that the Sea Serpent Grotto remains safe and Norg accessible to all. At least to the pirates. I shall go on ahead and report to Gilgamesh. Join me once you have finished your task here. Alright, so we got the Rhapsodies in Azure, so we can move on out. Alright, so we got Cynical behind us still? Yep. I'm just gonna go ahead and use the Warp Ring. Except I don't have it equipped, do I? Nope. Noob. Equip. Warp Ring. Let's do the same thing on Cindy. Equip. Warp Ring. Guess now is going to be a time to find out if we can actually use it. Or if it's still going to make us wait till after Japanese midnight. Because every now and then, I've noticed, when you have like a cooldown going, it'll get confused and still register the cooldown. But, I don't know. We'll find out. Hit the button. There we go. Greetings, Lord Dentral and Lord Lanos. Hippie! You don't need to call us Lord. Master is perfectly acceptable. No. Happy Tuesday to you, Hippie Genocide. Alright, so is it going to let us in? There is an uneven arrangement of branches here. Okay, so that works. So we just need to simply go to Dyanmis Bastok. Oh, poor Cindy, I still had her on auto-follow. And she ran into a tree. Hate it when that happens. Alright, just Lanos, please. Traveling to another home point. We want Bastok. Because we're going to kick Bastok's butt next. Bastok Mines? By the Mog House. Yes, please. Cynical already beat him. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go ahead and just get her popped in there first. I don't want to have to waste too much time. There's an unusual arrangement of pebbles here. Really? Pebbles, not branches. Ready! So I just simply need to turn Songarthul around. Click the trail markings here. There's an unusual arrangement of pebbles here. Let's go ahead and start summoning trust NPCs. Ready! Cornelia says, those who fate is linked to this world will empower the prismatic hourglass to guide you. Such as... oh, it's this guy. It's all his fault, really. Crystal War, everything else, yep. I betrayed him. And now I am needed. The one who cut down poor Cornelia. The man who cursed with a brand of traitor. Sure, I got everything I wanted. But what was left to me in the end? For one rash action, all I gained was an empty title and irreconcilable guilt. I doubt you'll listen to the words of a traitor, but please, help free them from the bonds of this eternal night. Boom, 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 boom. Go a little bit forward. Meow, meow. Are you gonna hop up here? Or you're just gonna be like talking at me. Everyone, it's dependency. Alright, so we're gonna do is it too soon for Bestial Loyalty? Yeah, we gotta wait another 9 minutes. Shame, but we really don't need the cricket. We just need to find ourselves a notorious monster. Dynamis music always reminds me of a Georgian chants. Set. Thank you. I guess I gotta turn names back on. Oops. There we go. So we are looking for turtles with different names. Probably also be going for I forget what it's called. Not Gorgon. Gregorian. Well, I'm Texan. We pronounce everything differently. There's one. Zevo Fail Splitter. Cyndaquil. Go and kick his ass. So then she goes, takes Team Shantonto. Team Gesho. Hey, I got a .4 Scythe skill up. Dynamis is awesome! You know, like chanting monks. Monks shouldn't chant. Monks should be like punching stuff repeatedly. That's not true, but oh well. Do we get a drop? We got a Steel Wall Bejeweled vial of slime juice. Ooh. Slime juice? Yeah, but that's what we wanted. So now we just simply need to, oh, hold on. Got this one. Stab, stab, stab. Stab, stab, stab. Oh, then I had to go and use perfect dodge when I was trying to get a weapon skill in. But we still have the Shantoto. She can blow it up. Maybe. Maybe not. Now we do... Looks like we might have some aggro. Maybe not. It was an ancient chance, usually monotone. Very few pitch changes. It's very abnormal. Really? Huh. We'll have to YouTube it. I think it was around 500 or 600 AD. Yeah, that was before my time, Lanos. Although it does remind me, Classic FM, they have a poll every year of favorite songs. And surprisingly, Umatsu, and I know I mispronounced his name, I apologize, made a list, a couple of songs, mostly for the Final Fantasy songs. I think Kingdom Hearts also made a list. The reason the information popped up on my phone, though, was this is the first year that the main theme for the game Shenmue has made the list. And, yeah. Those of y'all that aren't familiar with the Shenmue music, should look it up on YouTube. It is quite awesome. Alright, so I'm going to do treasure. I'm going to pass on this one. Alright. Songarthul obtains a steel wall bijou. We're going to turn off invisible. And then we're going to trade one steel wall bijou. There it is. Click OK. Big, giant statue in the shape of a turtle. And assist. I got a size skill up. And then Shantoto's gonna do her thing. I think it's big! Oh yeah! You can also do Rhapsodies or Records of Eminence. Quest. Objective list. I believe it's gonna be under content. Dynamis. And it's probably too slow. Yeah, too slow. Maybe we'll get it next time. But we did get our key item, the Hydrocore eyeglasses. Okay, it's more current than I thought. Spectral Jig. Spectral Jig. Mid-18th century. Okay, see, that was my time. Mid-18th century. It was like 1750s. And... no, it wasn't. The good old days. Alright, so next, church music sung as a single vocal line in free rhythm and restricted scale. Plain song. In a style developed for the medieval Latin liturgy. So yeah. Oh, this is what the houses look like with their doors closed. Is anybody... there it is. Seminal Threshold. We'll go over here. Up the invisibility. Click the OK button. Oops. What I meant to do. Leave Dynamis. Yes. Same thing on Cyndaquil. Drop the invis. Wait for all the coins to drop. Got Forgotten Journey. Vial of Slime Juice. Pair of Groot Pants. And Fiend Chapter 6. Ooh, Fiendish Tomb Chapter 6. So, leave Dynamis. Yes. Alright, next stop. Windurst. Windurst Walls, I believe. Travel to another home point. Not the current region. Windurst. Windurst Walls. By the Mog House. Yes, please. Still waiting on Cyndaquil to zone out. Here she comes. Travel to another home point. Windy. Windy Walls. Mog House. Yes. Alright, so we got two Dynamis clears, and it is only 10:30. We still need Windurst, we still need Jeuno, we still need Behemoth, no, not Behemoth's Dominion, Beaucidine Glacier, and then we'll have access to Xarcabard. I think we should try to get Xarcabard while we're at it. Here, do that. We'll just do auto follow. Just like that. Although I'm going to take a short detour, and we're going to talk to Arctrix and see what we get today. What is Dynamis supposed to be honest? Never understood it. Okay, here's the story that I remember reading on Play Online back in the good old days. We sent the Hydra Corps, which was supposed to be our cream of the crop, bestest best soldiers, outfit them in our bestest best gear with the bestest best weapons. And it was mostly Elvon, because that's just the size that they knew how to make. Oh, some Taru and other races did attend. We shipped them out there. They were fighting, they were kicking everyone's butt, doing great. And then somebody cast a spell. They think it was the Dynamis Lord. Or they think it was the Shadow Lord. Although it could have been Diablos as well. And it basically trapped everybody into this nether region. Even the beastmen that they were fighting got trapped in there. And they couldn't die. And it got to the point where even the heroes, they didn't care anymore about themselves. All they wanted to do was just kill, 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 until they were no longer... I use the word human, but they basically lost their humanity. We'll use that word. This was something that I read in one of the little short stories that they used to publish in the Vanadiel Digest. I'm sure if you were to look it up on FF11 Encyclopedia, they kept a bunch of those. I don't think you can actually look it up on Play Online anymore, which is a real shame, but it was told from the perspective of a Taru who was a thief, and he had a Mandau, and Mandau would talk to him. And basically Mandau was the only, if you can believe this, was the only person he trusted after the end, because they were all going crazy. And their way of escaping was Mandau agreed to let the Taru bind his soul to the dagger as well. So, yeah. That's how I understand it. Whether or not it's accurate or not, it's been over 10 years since I read the story, so you take it with a grain of salt. But I always thought it was real cool. Arbitrix says, "Oh ho! You feeling lucky enough to take a stab at this mystery box?" Sure, if we get something good. Probably won't. Probably gonna be junk. Excuse me. Adeline dial 0 tally because it's a free week and we should pick up as much Adeline. Wait a second, today's Tuesday, is it not? Well, they should have reset it, I think. Unless they're doing it again, which is awesome. Let's go with our 50.1. That's the spirit. Which dial do you be wanting? The special dial for 50 tally. I think he's just avoiding Dynamis. Yeah. Come on, give me something good. A Chiner's Belt +1. I don't even know what that is. But it's +1, so it's got to be awesome, right? Inventory. Alright. Dex +7, triple attack +2%, triple attack damage +5%. That's not so bad. I don't know if it's so good, but triple attack +2% is neat. Triple attack damage +5%. And Beastmaster can wear it. It may be better than this Chulane's belt. Let's go ahead and put it on. Oh, that's what you wanted right there. I don't know if we get triple attack, but I'll do Cyndaquil afterwards. Since, yeah. Resetting it tomorrow to go with this, suspension. Doesn't make sense. Not the home point you want. It's the trail markings over here. Strands of grass have been tied together. You will now be warped to Dynamis Wonders. Ready! And we're going to probably talk to a Taru would be my guess. Maybe a Mithra. No, it is a Taru. Yes. Those whose fate is linked to this world will empower the prismatic hourglass to guide you. I think. Oh, and there's a cutscene that we're getting here too. Our expedition was supposed to have been an allied Efitaru, but not one of us was interested in the fate of the other nations. In our hasty waste to outdo each other, we failed to see the heart of the Mataru. Our attitude led to the death of 2 of our members, and precipitated the birth of the Shadow Lord. This sin does not belong on Raghuram's shoulders alone. We all must atone for our actions. Please help him. Help Raghuram escape from his horrid war of darkness, forever this time. Come on, Cindy. Ready. I wonder if we're ready for cricket this time. I don't think we need cricket this time. But we will need to be a little careful. This boss can and does like to cast the death spell. I know this because I got deathed once. Let's see. While that's going on, I'm going to check wide scan and see if I can find us a notorious monster that we can track. There certainly are a lot of them, aren't there? I think one of these would have a name. Nope. Alright. Is that everyone? Alright, so we're going to do a Spectral Jig. Follow the Spectral Jig. Now, if I knew the areas that the notorious monsters would spawn, and that would be easier. But in all honesty, I don't. So we're just going to go running around the big giant map of Windurst Waters and see if we find one. Now you can also just kill a bunch of areas if you know the area that they spawn in, because they're kind of like lottery spawns, but you don't. So it's like, which way do we want to go? I kind of want to go to the House of the Hero, because that's where all the summoners used to hang out, and we would all have to go sneakity sneak, not to get... You mean Windy Walls? Isn't that what I said? I might have said Waters, but yeah, definitely Walls. That's what this map is, even though it says I have no map. The exact same map as Windurst Walls. Boom, boom, boom. Lots of dudes. It's going to creep me out that Geshu's right behind us. Ha, Pevith, something, something, something. Need to make sure she's got the death ring equipped. Now she does. Alright, so what we should do is target the avatar first. Then we'll do an assist. Oh wait, it's gonna work because there's gonna be something in the way. Nope, she'll still be able to get it. Now we'll get it. Alright. Although you still might be able to summon something and still get a 2-hour up. Some notorious monsters can do that. Oh, Dent. Update is on the 5th for FF11. Really? That's odd. I thought they were... Now, I was reading something where they're going to be turning off the... well, there's going to be an update March 30th. They were talking about that on Play Online, but... Huh. Alright, so we did get a drop. We're going to look under treasure. They've given us a second Mog wardrobe. Just in time, too, because I swear I was running out of inventory space. Especially with all my gear. Alright. Dun 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 dun. Songarthul, like he means it. pass. Songarthul obtains the Divine Bijou. And look at me acting like I know where I'm going. Here's the triple question mark. Now this is the one that does the death thing. I've already ran out of space many times over. Me too. Alright, turning off the invisibility button. Opening the trade menu. Initiating trade with triple question mark. I can't see it because Lanos wrote some messages over the screen, but oh well. This is probably it. Click the OK. Alright, just focus on T. Ziku's idol. Click the assist button and pray that we don't get death. Pray that Cynical doesn't get death. Anytime today, people. Weapon skill. Slice button. T-Ziku idol starts casting death. Somebody stun him. Oh my goodness. They killed Gesho. So sad. But yay! We got an Infinity Core and a Fiendish Tomb Chapter 11. And we lost our tank. I see how it is. Blame me. That's not true. Well, it wasn't really your fault. It was just more the fault of where the message line lined up and what I needed to trade. But I saw a circle-looking bitmap image. Yeah, I called it bitmap. In the deal, and see, I traded over there, and it worked out just fine. Now that we have the 3 main city clears, I wonder if we should start killing mobs so I can get my, It really looked like they were aggroing us, didn't it? Yeah, but I was expecting to turn around and be like 20 Igudos chomping away on somebody, but we lucked out. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, Lanos. I wasn't blaming you, Lanos. But I do kind of want to grab the missus out here and find out if what she liked and didn't like about the little... I think what she said was just like, it was all too much, all too quickly, and animated EX. Animated X. I don't... EX, or is it just X? Either way, happy Tuesday. Doesn't feel like a Tuesday for some reason. Feels later in the week. Maybe just because I started out with a buzz. Could be. Maybe not. Maybe it's because we're doing Dynamis on a Tuesday. Usually do it on Mondays. That's only funny to me. I apologize. We're almost out of here. The Seminole Threshold. I see it. Click off the invisibility button. Get us out of here. Click it again? Oh, never mind. We're still in the menus there. You see a way out of the shrouded land. Leave Dynamis. Alright, Cindy, you're next. Click it. She hasn't played many expert maps before. She thinks mine is too much right off the bat. No, I think she just picked up the game on Sunday. So... But, like you said, I think she has more fun actually, making the maps than probably playing them. See a way out of the shrouded land. Leave Dynamis. Are you sure? Yes, leave. Boom, boom, boom. Ah, yummy. Not really. It's Gatorade with like no calorie, low calorie Gatorade. Shouldn't say it's not yummy, but it's great if you're dehydrated. And because I forgot to do this with the Bastok one, I'm over here, camera. Oh my goodness. If I lean back, there we go. Sorry. You click the thingy again, you should get a cutscene. What is the true nature of the other world? I can only explain it as a place that lies beyond the limitaros of our knowledge. But I'm sure I felt Taru, that aura, somewhere before. That's it. The proto-crystal I came across when I was doing research in El Shamo. The magical emanations coming from the crystal gave me a similar impression. An avatar? No, that can't Taru be. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I appear to have drift-harrowed in my old habits. Now, Songarthul, this hydrocore lantern is both a symbol of your fortitude and one of the keys that will help you gain access to Xarcabard. The trophies from the other 3 realms carry the same importance. Gather all 4 trophies and hurry yourself to the Beaucidine Glacier. Cornelia will be awaiting for you when you get there. But be wary, Songarthul. The blackness enveloping that world grows ever deeper, ever darker. Ta-da! Alright, and now we're simply going to do, when I start playing again, me and you are on the same server, Dan, LOL. I just realized a couple of days ago. Awesome! We need more folks returning to Quetzalcoatl. It is kind of a quiet place to be. We're going to do a search all, and we're going to have 352 players logged in, so I guess about 20 folks decided to stay after free weekend. We're going to travel to another home point. We are going to go to Jeuno. We're going to go to Relude Gardens, by the Mog House. Yes, please. And we're going to have a song do the same thing. Hopefully he's got that one. And I started a character on the same server a couple weeks ago. Of course, I need to let you know, Lenos and I are going to be doing a month of Final Fantasy XIV, starting on April 1st. I don't think we really worked out too many details yet. We need to work those out. Well, I guess we don't need to, but we'll supposed to be having some fun. Jeuno can't talk and navigate menus at the same time, obviously. Want to click the yes, please. And do I need to go back to Bastok and talk to the triple question mark? I don't think so. Did the benchmark last night for FF14 while I was waiting for it all to download. I apparently didn't click any of the change, or I didn't change any of the settings at first, and it gave me a very high rating. Of course, that was for like 1280 by 720 laptop. I'm like, alright, so we went into the settings and we basically maxed it all out, highest settings across the board. Played it again, and it still said very high, although score was just a little bit lower. I guess that's to be expected, but and have song click the thingy. There is an unusual arrangement of leaves. What's up to you what you want to do, LOL. Oh. Alright then. I still need to install, I believe, Heaven's Sword and find all the codes and that kind of stuff. I'll do that later. Alright. I'm gonna click ready. We should get a cutscene with a Mithra. Those whose fate is linked to this world will empower the prismatic hourglass to guide you. Said that like 3 times now. Yep. Humes and Golka have never been the best of friends. I used to think that was just the way it was, and always would be. I figured I'd be causing myself grief if I stuck my whiskers into our other nation's problems. My next catnap was all that mattered to me in those days. Ignorance is bliss, as they say. Responsibility for Ragram's transformation lies with all of us who traveled with him on that expedition. By sharing the blame for the crimes he committed as the Shadow Lord, we can finally call ourselves his true companions. I don't buy that, but it's kind of like, you know, thanks, Oprah. I would have never been able to figure that out without you, but, you know. Ah! Cyndaquil! She was auto-running on her own. I mean, if you want to do things together on stream, that's cool. If not, cool also. I would love to do stuff together on stream. I just, you know, you're going to be like, I don't know how you're going to be on the game, but you're like, okay, now we need to go over here. And I'm like, no, wait! What's that over there? And he's like, don't go over there. You get yourself killed. And I'm like, want to bet? You're like, oh, look, I got myself killed. That's usually how I play. No, you don't really play much on the weekends, and since I hit the sack earlier than you, yes. So what I needed is create an alternate character. One for leveling with Lenos and having fun, and another for getting killed. I would probably spend like the last hour fishing. I'll figure it out. Alright. Cindy, follow. Get the spectral jig button ready. You are actually going to need bestial loyalty this time. Because there's going to be a ton of mobs. Let's see if I can actually find a notorious monster that's already up. See, I'm not even checking to see if anybody else is in here. It could be ruining somebody's evening. Which you can. Fishing, that is. It was fishing that caused me to rage quit in FF14 the first time. This was before... There's a notorious monster up. This was before A Realm Reborn, mind you. And I'm still a little bit miffed that we had to purchase the game again, but oh well. Can always change classes, and so another class. There you go. Running on up. I'm assuming the notorious monster is on the top floor. Doesn't necessarily need to be. Like I said, just assuming. That's not the one that I was looking for, but it's the one we're gonna kill. Go, Cyndaquil and Team Shantoto 2. Kill button. Let's kill them all. Everybody that's too close. Wow, it didn't kill him. That's embarrassing. Oh, I see what happened. He went and used Invincible or something. And look at that. Got a whole ton of aggro. Hopefully we can be able to get another kill button going, but... There we go. Oh, Hitman's still up. Okay. And next up is going to be that one. Hey, we got a 1 Vine Bell. Awesome. Did we get the pop item? We did. Okay, let's cast a lot on that one. Alright, I'm out for the night. Alright, Lenos, take care, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. You have a great evening. I'm going to try and not get myself killed. A relic staff. I don't want that. At least not now. We'll eventually go after it. But not today. Alright, so... one of the farming methods that players have talked about involves Dynamis Jeuno, where basically you just go around the map and just going after notorious monsters. And then you trade a key item to the triple question mark to spawn the boss. And that causes everybody else to drop aggro off you for some reason. Basically when I create a macro of trade or item, what's it called? Roving Biju or something like that. Oh, that's why it's not in the inventory yet. Cyndaquil hasn't passed on it yet. That's not the button either. Pressure. Pass. Alright, now we got it. Let's try it again. Now for my playstyle, that really doesn't work. But, oh well. It's a Goblin Golem! Let's get a kill button on it. Hey, I learned Dark Harvest. Today's a good day. Yeah, and we got the Hydra Core Tactical map. Lenos Rep is now hosting you for 1 viewer. Awesome. Thank you, Lenos. Let's go ahead and hit the Spectral Dig button again. And again. I'm gonna run this way. And hopefully not bump into anybody. Bump, 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 bump. And I guess the notorious monster that I had on wide scan was indeed on the first floor. I am somewhat tempted to try and round everybody up on the first floor and just kill them for giggles, but nah, that'll take too much time. We're already down to 11 o'clock. Only got 1 hour left, and this is going to be the fun one. it took us quite a while to actually clear Dynamos Beaucidine. Right, click the button. Not use that command while invisible. How about now? See a way out of the Shattered Land. Leave Dynamis. Yes. How come none of the other folks were able to exit out this way? Because they didn't have the hourglass. That must have been it. Alright. Tentacle receives 1 bind bill, a relic staff. Fiendish Tomb, Chapter 16. Can be used for stuff, but alas, we're probably just going to be training it to the Gobby Box. Alright, so teleportation assistance. Going to be original release. I hope I have. Uh-oh. That I don't. We have Xarcabard, but we don't have Beaucidine Glacier. Really? Castles of Old Baileys, keep them lower. Alright. I bet I have previous page. How much longer of a run would it be from Xarcabard? Probably shouldn't be that long. Probably using tabs. This will allow us to pick up the survival guide on our way. I'm gonna wish I had Flea. Because now we get to watch a Galka run across a zone. Now look at this. It's so dark it kind of looks like Dynamis. Oh, it's because it's double darkness weather. So I was like, what did I warp myself into? Alright, original release. It's going to be all on the next page. Here it is, Beaucidine Glacier. We'll just wait from there. And hopefully I won't get lost. It's the Shadow Dragon back up. I know we already killed him once today. But we'll kill him again. Because, you know, 1500 gil is still 1500 gil. And maybe more, you know, skill point for skill ups. That's it. Okay, maybe we shouldn't have killed him. I forgot. Skill's too low. At least we got a decent weapon that has some plus skill to it. Shadow Dragon fell down. Boom. We just simply have to wait for his name to disappear and make sure another dragon doesn't pop up in his place. Waiting. Waiting. No pop. It usually doesn't pop. We've only seen the other dragon show up once. And we did get the helmet off of him way after the helmet could be useful anymore. I'm trying to remember what the stats were. I may still have it on Earth. Lord only knows where it is. It's probably in storage. But if we do get a new Mog Wardrobe number 2, then we'll probably put it in there. I should stick it on a mannequin. Remind me of the day of when we did kill the new dragon. Oh well. Almost to Beaucidine. There we go. This will be the easy part. Or will it? Yeah, it will. We'll run this way. We'll pick up the survival guide on the way down there. Are there any large-scale changes for FF11 coming after the console support ends? Yes, there are. I don't know if they would be classified as large scale. There's not going to be any new content like expansions or anything like that. They've already said that that is going to be completed with the Rhapsodies of Vanadiel. No new stories. They are adding a bunch of new features that probably the PlayStation 2 couldn't support. Namely, we're also getting a new... I don't know if it's an addition to the Mog House, or if it's more of a maybe a redo for the top floor. But it's going to be basically called, it's like a Mog courtyard or a balcony kind of thing that you can basically have a little outdoorsy part. It's basically going to look like your Mog House, except with grass and stuff. Hopefully I can try to get my account back so I can play again. I'm going to try to get chat support help to see if they can help restore my stuff. Awesome. Yeah, just give Square Enix a call. Customer support. It's improved, I've been told. Customer support used to really suck. But they basically, it's, you know that your name and your character's name, then I think that's all they really need to look it up, the information for you. But you know the credit card that you used to use, that'd be even better, but it'd be alright. Another thing they're going to be adding is going to be mounts. I don't know if it's going to be with this next update or the update after that, but if you got bored of riding your chocobo around, then you get to ride new stuff, like say you wanted to ride a raptor, or a tiger, or even a crab, then they're going to have that. Of course, nowadays everyone teleports using home point crystals, so nobody uses a chocobo. And survival guides. Don't forget the survival guides. Alright, so now he's got that, so we don't have to worry about doing it again. I'm not going to use that command. I'll just do the follow player 1. And we get to run to the next Dynamis hotspot. Hey, look everyone, it's Humbaba. Another notorious monster that nobody camps anymore. Get him, Cyndaquil. You don't know who to kill. Okay, I think he knows now. Oh no, not Ice Roar. I gotta be that way. And a square of radiant velvet. I don't even know what that does. This square of velvet is so brilliantly colored as to seem to radiate light. Alright. Guess I'll cast a lot on it. Yay! 857 points. I'm very conflicted. I play Final Fantasy XIV for the future proofing that it gives the investment of my time, but FF11 has so much more interesting nuance to me. Here's another way of looking at it. FF11 has more content, but its time is limited. Animated. If there is one thing that you've left undone in Final Fantasy XI, what would that one thing be? Some players, it's never finishing a relic. Other players, it's never getting all jobs to 75. One thing that I haven't done, it's the one thing that I wanted to do, and it's probably really easy to do now, is I've got a total of 12 characters. What I wanted on the main account, which I call Dentral Core, is to have everybody in the login screen with spiffy little artifact armor on, just so that I can scroll. Who do I want to play today? Monk or Ranger or Beastmaster? You know, it'd be like, you know, a fighting game where you select your player, but and then just have everybody focused on that. It's not the way to actually play Final Fantasy XI. It's just the way that it's just a goal that I set myself up for a long time ago. Everybody has a job at level 55. Some have a couple have at level 60, and they all have the sub-jobs unlocked. I just simply need to, you know, do all the quests to pass the levels and that kind of thing. But I hear a lot of players that have played 14 that have gotten bored with the content have come back to 11. And I've also heard other players say that only the people that rushed through the Heaven's Sword, don't know how to pronounce it correctly, content are the ones that are saying that there's not enough to do. I do believe 14 is not as grindy of a game that 11 is, but I'm not 100% sure since I haven't done the grind in 14 yet. Alright, there is a broken branch thrust into the ground here. Will now be warped to Dyanmis Beaucidine. I'm ready. Alright, so we're going to do the same thing on Song. Thinking about it. Oh, I got the Radiant Velvet. Awesome. That's a really cool perspective. I like your goals. I don't think I'd want to complete much past Abysia. Abysia is... It can probably still kick your butt if you're not prepared for it, especially the final boss. But yeah, there was quite a few Abysia mobs that, even triple boxing, I had some trouble with. Sure, other players wouldn't, but yeah. I believe it was Mr. Swizzy from Quetzalcoatl who helped me, but yeah. Cornelia, I've been waiting for you. I have been waiting for you. Do you remember the last words Ragharum spoke to you? The link will soon be severed. Do you understand the significance of these words? When the soul that was divided is whole once again, towering rage will take on physical form. Yes, a new Shadow Lord will be born. Even I will no longer hear his voice. Even now I can barely feel the emanations of Ragharum's faltering spirit. When those emanations fade completely, he will be. The Xarcabard of the other realm is shrouded in a vast darkness, preventing contact from the outside. Even those of us without material bodies are unable to penetrate that mist of eternal night. Until that mist clears, I cannot guide you to Xarcabard. The next place you must venture is the twin of Vanadiel's Beaucidine. There you will find the last trophy to complete the set of keys we need. You must obtain the last trophy. All 5 trophies combined with our powers will create a synergistic force, allowing us to part the shroud for a few precious moments. It will open a path between worlds. Take care, my brave adventurer. May the blessing of Altana guide and protect you. Do you need a powerful PC to play this game? No. I'm going to finally play the game this year. I just need to get a PC. Basically, you need something about as powerful as a PlayStation 2. If you have a disk drive, a decent graphics card, maybe about 512 megabytes of RAM, I think you'd be good to go. But yeah, a lot of storage. That because there's so many expansions with this game. There does require quite a few gigabytes. I think the game's up to about, like, what? Is it close to 20 gigabytes? If you have everything installed? Maybe not. But, yeah, fair enough. It's... Nah, I mean... I want to say if you were to pick up a $300 laptop off of Amazon, no frills or anything like that, you could probably play this game. You want to double check the graphics card and just make sure that it does support, you know, a couple of stuff. But go to Square Enix's Play Online website. It'll show what the minimum stuff is. Better than I can do. I mean, I got the Xbox over here playing it, and it plays it fine. So anything as powerful as an Xbox will play it fine. The PlayStation 2, I will admit, doesn't play it nearly as well. And after Wednesday, you're not going to be able to play it on any consoles anyways. But I still have a Vista machine that plays it fine. Windows XP, probably just as good. Honestly, as long as it's not an integrated graphic chipset, you're golden. About as much as WoW, to be honest. Honestly, I think WoW probably has a larger, what's the word I'm looking for? Demand on a, because my girlfriend, she can't play WoW on her computer anymore. She could play this game. She doesn't want to play this game. She wants to play, you know. Well, she's playing, what is it? Thinking about Skyrim. Not Skyrim. Elder Scrolls Online. That's what she's doing now. And, she plays that on the Xbox One. I don't like it because you have to chat with everybody with a microphone, which isn't too bad because it's really, you know, hands-free. Chatting with your friends is awesome. But when you hear every 12-year-old within 1,000 miles of you chatting on the same channel, makes me want to tear my ears off, but oh well. It'll get better, I'm sure. What I'm doing now is I'm looking for any notorious monster. Haven't found one yet. I do know of a couple areas that they've been known to be found. and we'll probably fight it there. You can also go after time extensions to increase your time in here. It also improves your drop rates on coins. And Beaucidine's not a bad place to farm certain coins, as they keep all the orcs together, and they tend to drop 2 to 3 coins at a time if you get them procced. And all that kind of stuff. Here's a notorious monster. Let's send in the Cyndaquil kill squad. Wow. We did get the Lyrian Bijou. Treasure. Past luck. And we're going to go after the Shaman. I think this is what, Black Mage? I think Shamans are usually Black Mages, yes. Spectral Jig. Spectral Jig. Oh, look at that. Good luck pup. Hanton Tobe. I believe that's the body? Should have brought Dent. Probably already has one. What am I talking about? Just look under treasure. Yep, there it is. Body. I have a feeling when the consoles drop, they'll probably bump the graphics up. I don't know. It would be neat if they do something about the graphics, or at least open it up so that if players wanted to make a workshop of a like a HD graphic swap where they change out all the textures. If they wanted to do that, they could. And to be honest, they probably already have something out there where players that know how to do DAT swaps could probably do that. I don't know how, and to be bluntly honest, if it doesn't come with the blessing of Square Enix, then I don't want to mess with it. But yeah, there's ways that we could like upgrade the looks in Skyrim and change that all out. I don't see why we can't do that with this type of MMO. I'm not sure they have a team large enough for remaking that many new assets. Indeed, it's quite literally they're working with a skeleton crew right now. It's just to maintain it. Maybe a couple new things here and there, but I don't know how many people are working on it. It's probably less than 10, if even that many. Considering you can technically get banned for Windower, I doubt we'll see a workshop. Yeah. Just, you never know. Reaches the point where, yeah, sure, FF11, whatever they want to do, as long as they keep paying the monthly subscription fee, let them do whatever. Cheat? Yeah. Maybe. Nah. I don't think Square Enix will ever get that blasé about it. Because once they start allowing players to do it in 11, players are going to scream bloody murder for, why won't you let us do it in 14? Yeah. I'm assuming 14, it's basically the same thing, where they don't want you using any third-party add-ons and stuff like that. Oh no. Spectral Jig's getting ready to wear off. Alright. This will be a great place to reapply it. Weird. I got Gesho running right behind Cyndaquil. It always looks like he's being chased by a Yagudo. Since we just went through a Yagudo camp. Oh, you see what I almost did? There we go. Now, I almost hit Spectral Jig without taking off Sneak. And that would have messed me up. But, alright, we're good. Still chasing. Bijou has not fallen into my pockets yet, but since we still have a fairly long ways to go, I think we'll get here. This is the other camp that I usually farm a Notorious Monster. There's also one, I believe, over by the pond, which we'll be passing with some orcs, but this will be fine. Since we already got the pop item that we need. Now this guy is a little bit more difficult. Because it's a floating eyeball. He doesn't have much in the way of hit points. What he does have, though, is a red mage job, and he will cast chainspell, and it will be chainspell to death, which could be a problem, especially since we don't have a re-raise stuff on us. We will have a cricket that does a ton of damage. We will have some trust NPCs. We have Shantoto that does a ton of damage. And he will teleport across the map. The cricket will go chasing after him no matter where he teleports to. But if he goes out of range of a Cyndaquil, she will disengage. And when she disengages, the trust NPCs will also disengage. Hopefully, Gesho will have shadows up and be able to dodge some of that. FF14 isn't really my thing. I can play WoW with these, but I don't know how 14 would settle with me. I remember the first time I played 14. This was during 1.0 days, when it just launched. This was before Realm Reborn, and I hated it just as much as everybody else did. I really wanted to give it a chance. But I was like, alright, we'll just focus on fishing. As long as we can have fun fishing, because I always had fun fishing in 11. As long as I can have fun fishing in 14, then we'll be okay. But you know what? In 1.0, fishing sucked. I mean, seriously, I was like, I could be playing 11 right now. I threw my controller down and never played it again. And we spent a ton of money upgrading our PC just to be able to play 14. And, oh well. If you noticed, I'm letting Sneak and Invis wear off, because there are no more mobs on this part. It's a long walk. But doing the, what's it called? The benchmark test last night for 14. Wow. Those graphics. I mean, wow. It's just super shiny, super reflective, tons of little artifacts all over the screen, and I'm sure the actual experience will be quite a bit different because I'll have to worry about internet connection, but it should be fun. I can hope it'll be fun. The whole plan, right? Have fun. Alright. Okay, this is getting close. There, no. There it is. Alright. I'm going to need to bring out the cricket. Alright, the hard part is going to be... There's going to be a bunch of dragons popping out as well, and they do lots of damage. So the fun part's going to be targeting the eyeball, and then get Cyndaquil ready to assist and not panic. It's going to suck if I panic, but I think we'll be okay. Alright everyone, wish me luck. I've never actually been able to do this on my own. I always had to have somebody else clear it for me. I'm just hoping Cyndaquil's, make sure she's got the ring equipped. The one that protects you from death. Yep, enhances resistance against death. It just enhances it, but yeah. Heal for yeah, I suppose so. Just take a moment. Because you never know. Those 400 HP may cause the difference between a wipe and a win. But, no. If we're going to lose, it's going to be losing to, words. I'll remember here in just a second. I suppose I could always put Spectral Jig up on Cyndaquil too, so they won't necessarily target her, but Because his set that he has... That's the wrong button. Enhances his total defense, but they also cast magic spells. And that could be a problem. Isn't it? Yeah, set physical defense taken minus 10%. Ooh. I should 2-hour. Yeah. And really, we don't need Kupelfried for this, so I'm going to dismiss him. Release. Trust. And who would do a super awesome job? Or should we just use more cures? Thinking. I'd love to do somebody that does AoE, but we'll do Robolok Bow. He's fairly decent. Massive crits in. Alright. This button is ready. Forgot how long healing took. Yeah. Okay. I think we're there. Nope. 3 more and we'll be good. There we go. Alright. Everyone cross your fingers. Let's hope for the best. Expect the worst. Alright, 1 Leering Bijou. You okay? That's it. Assist. Kill button in there. Oh, we all got slit. Seriously, assist! Here comes this chain spell. Woo! That was fast. Alright! We won. We got the Hydra Core insignia. We did get knocked down to about 1300 HP. Let me see what he actually started casting here. Bouncing Bertha defeats the Wind Pucus. Anticlimactic. Yeah. Really, that wasn't a Japanese import, unfortunately. That was more likely a Ford F-150 on the toll road with a very loud exhaust pipe. I'm not going to run all the way back to the exit for the Dynamis. We're going to use Warp Rings for this one. Trade. Treasure. What's in here? Just a Fiendish Tomb. I don't want that. So, up here, let's... Yeah, we got 30 minutes left. Let's go see if we can pop us a Dynamis Lord. Bum, bum, bum. Just so we can say we did. Now, we don't have access for song for any of the Dreamland Dynamises yet. He needs to get fairly far into, Chains of Bermathia. I think you need to defeat Diablos in Chains of Bermathia. Item, Warp Ring a go-go. You too. Item, Warp Ring a go-go. He did use the chain spell. I don't think he got a chance to actually cast Warp. Or Death. And he didn't teleport, so that was awesome. I forgot to turn auto run off on the Syndical before I used the Warp Ring. So as soon as Song disappeared, she was like, this way! Always surprised me just how many people go racing, or it sounds like they're racing up and down the tollway outside my window. So one night I just got out there just to take a look at, you know, all the fast cars and stuff like that that people drive, and no, not a single sports car did I see that was loud that was going up there. It was all trucks and vans. There was one van, but mostly trucks. Traveling to another home point. Let's do current region. We'll do northern Sandoria by the entrance. Yes, please. Now I gotta jump on Sin McQuill and get her over to Xarcabard as well. You know what? I bet I can use the outpost warp. I wonder if she has the outpost for Xarcabard. Yep, there it is. Valduinia region. 120 conquest points? Sure. What else are you going to use conquest points for nowadays? Now we do know he's got the survival guide for this because he already went there once. So, teleportation assistance. Original release. Down at the bottom last time, but now it's populated with Beaucidine Glacier. Woot! Now I'm not as familiar with Xarcabard since they changed it. Basically, there's going to be notorious monsters. That basically, it's like Beaucidine, where you have to just keep killing folks until a notorious monster decides to spawn. And then you kill him. Hey, look! It's the Shadow Dragon! Now we got Cyndaquil. Let's see if we get lucky with a pop this time. See, one day, I hope, Final Fantasy XI, that my children will be able to show up and kill the Shadow Dragon, much like I do, 3 times a day. Never having kids. Nope. No pop. Oh well. We'll get it next time, right? So glad these guys don't aggro. Cynical's still behind me. Yep. I know of where a couple notorious monsters hang out, or their spawn locations. But it's mostly going to be luck if we get the drop. And even then, I'm not 100% sure if we could actually take down the Shadow Lord with this setup. We might need another Beastmaster. I could bring in Dent. That'll take too much time. It won't take up that much time. I don't even think his macros are ready. Yeah, they are. Baiting. Because what we'll need to do... Certain mobs drop certain fiendish tombs, which you've seen drop already. And then you trade these fiendish tombs to... No. Backing up a bit. Certain mobs will drop certain EX rare items. And you trade these EX rare items to triple question marks throughout the map. And then that'll spawn a notorious monster that you kill, and he'll drop a fiendish tomb. And it's these fiendish tombs that you trade as a set to spawn the Arc Dynamis Lord, and he's the one that drops the toys that we want. Damn bogies always scared the F out of me when I saw them. Yeah, they are weird. I will agree with that. There is a symbol carved into the rock here. You will now be warped to Dynamis Xarcabard. Ready! Alright, Cindy. Let's get you in there too. Even after the blackest night, the golden sun always rises to begin a new morning. This troubled land will soon have its dawn. Of that, I am certain. Let me get Cynical in there. Ready? Aw, it's this cutscene. I never thought to walk this land again, not even in death. Is this what they call karma? Oop, that's wrong button. Wrong controller, even. This land has borne the weight of my sins. I will not beg for forgiveness, but accept my responsibility. So, this is the reason for that unspeakable terror I felt Taru here when I was still alive. It's possible that the other realm has existed for much longer than anyone ever dreamed. Keep your wits about you, Songarthul. I'm not really fond of touching platitudes. Snap Ragarum to his senses with a big ol' smack to the head for me. It is time. Put an end to this 30-year nightmare, Songarthul. Prismatic Hourglass, show us the path to Xarcabard. I think we got different music for this place. Actually, let's get him a little bit closer. Do a follow button. There we go. Get our party out. What kind of time do we have to wait for the cricket? 8 minutes and 28 seconds. Alright. fine. I'm not worried about curing myself. First time that we go into combat. Ah, Yagudo. It'll be fine. I remember when you had to have an alliance to go through Dynamis. I remember when you needed 2 alliances to go through Dynamis. And even then, you weren't guaranteed to win against the Shadow Lord. Fortunately, the Shadow Lord doesn't have high evasion, so you didn't need an evasion set to hit him. You just needed a ton of deep spike DPS. So what we would do, we would get a couple red mages subbing Dark Knight, and they would chainspell stun in one after the other, I believe. And while they're doing that, everybody else would just go crazy. I think we had like 3 monks that were subbing Dark Knight. And I'm trying to remember the ability that Dark Knights use, that they're supposed to be using with their 2-hour, where basically you add a percentage of your hit points and you add it to your total damage. And it's like the plus side is you do more damage. The downside is you can kill yourself, especially if you're doing 100 Fist, right? So you need a ton of mages just spamming the biggest cure spells onto the monks just to keep them alive as they're doing this. While the Dynamis Lord's getting all stunned. That's how we killed him. Alright, wide scan, looking for notorious monsters. Apparently there are a lot of them, aren't there? Dragoon, Ranger, Samurai, Ninjas, our icons. We're only halfway through the list. I'm just going to glance over it this way. See if something pops out at me. I'm not seeing it though. It's gonna be at the bottom of the list, just wait and see. Here's the prototype icon. I'll come back to that one. He's sad that there's not one notorious monster that's up right now. I know this area, they can show up, so we're just gonna start killing stuff. Maybe get some coins in the process. Get some skill ups on our side at the very least. Go, Gesho. Tank that guy. Needed regen just helps the monks, it seems like. Ah! Getting aggro all over the place. Oh, I see what's going on. Decided to target something else. Kesha is an awesome tank. He's alright. We were using him yesterday for like the first time, really. And I'll admit, I was not disappointed. Tank just blew himself up. Alright, we're having trouble with this bard. He could help us out. Hey, look at that! Assassin's Armlets. It's actually one of the nicer pieces to get. Because it has Treasure Hunter +1 on it. You can hold hate even after my avatar drops a... Wow! That is pretty decent. He also has the ability to, what's the word I'm looking for? It'll come to me. Maybe. Wait for it. Oh yeah, he'll do an AoE attack, which didn't help out last night. When he aggroed all the leeches that we weren't wanting to fight. Take out the avatar so he doesn't, kill us accidentally. Assist again? Blink tank 2. Got another ninja over here. Maybe Cyndaquil will go straight after him. Awesome, Cindy. Thank you. Take out all his shadows. And with a little bit of luck, we should get a NM popping or repopping in this place. No guarantees. Ouch! Yeah, Poobaroo. You're like sleeping on the job. I got a curing waltz? Not on this set, I don't. Ability, jump ability, waltzes, curing waltz number 3. There we go. Now I don't feel as worried, but let's see. I'm gonna also drop Pupil Feed. It's out of range, really? How about now? Release! Alright, and who are we gonna summon in its place? Get another healer. I like Furious Coffin. He heals, and he has a mean hammer. That needs Gulka. We need more Gulka. Alright, we're gonna go a little north. We're gonna kill the mobs up here, and we'll come back south and see if the notorious monsters spawn in its place. You are out of range. I must shout directly into your ear. Exactly. Want the white mage? No, let's get that Beastmaster first. Actually, let's get the Beastmaster pet first. So we don't have to worry about anybody getting charmed. That's always embarrassing. Still getting size skill ups. Attack that one. Oh, an assist. Oh shoot, I did it wrong. Now he can charm. Quick, Gesho. Voke it. Voke it, Gesho. Oh good. I was kind of wanting... Pet equals no. Beast can charm you. Yeah, I don't know why I had that reversed. But yeah, it could have been bad. Or it would have been hilarious, actually. Songarthul gets charmed. Cyndaquil's like, I'm going to stab you repeatedly. In good old days. Alright, Kindred Ranger. Okay, we both targeted the Kindred Ranger for some reason. Because this is FF11 and this is how we do our targeting. Target the mob furthest away from you. Because of reasons. Alright, now we got the Dark Knight. She's going after the Paladin. This should be more interesting. I'm gonna need to make a curing waltz. Actually, no. Is it time for the cricket? Oh, now you people are in trouble. Alright, let's back you up a little bit over to where Smith Cyndaquil is. And now... behold the awesomeness of Bouncing Bertha. Honed! Well, maybe. Let's finish this guy off, though. This one, it seemed like Shantota was doing all the work. Alright, anybody else alive? Splat. Never underestimate a cricket. There is no treasure. That's a ninja. That's a samurai. We may not have gotten the repop. Well, one way to find out. See if the kill button is close enough. No. Got with evisceration. How quaint. Alright, we're looking for anything with a name. There isn't too much around, is there? You know, I'm gonna turn off the wide scan. There's gonna be like 3 or 4 of them chipping away at me. No. There's the prototype. I suppose we go after the time extension. Maybe by the time we get back, there'll be a NM that's up. It doesn't help that they run around so fast. It's like Kindred are like constant flee speed. There's no. Second there, I thought that was one because he had a funny looking weapon, but no, it's just a summoner. Alright. Let's go after the time extension. Wonder. Well, this will work. You run in front of him, aggro. Yep. This is not a pull method that I recommend y'all do. Especially if they can get stunned like this. Let's get an assist. And get a kill button. Cricket time. Alright. Try that again. With the cricket. One way of getting multiple enemies. Ah! Dark Knight aggro. We still haven't killed the prototype yet. Scythe skill reaches level 43. Because why not? Prototype should be this way. Wow! Dude dropped a ton of stuff. Couple Forgotten Hopes, more Puppet Master. See, the game is telling me we need to level Puppet Master. Well, we can still hit it even with a level 43 skill. Alright, there's an extra 10 minutes. But, yeah. Let's run back and see if any notorious monsters have any named mobs have shown up since we were last here. Another summoner to see if he's got any Freet. Samurai, Ninja, Carby, Summoner again, Summoner again, and a Bard. Really? I was hoping we would have gotten one. It is so nice to feel so powerful in Dynamis now. I agree. And actually, that whole thing with the pet, just being able to do that all the time, so full of awesome. Well, I remember the terror. Yeah, I mean, it all depends on what kind of group that you run it with. And I will say this, I did run Dynamis with a couple different link shells, and the first group, it was called LOL Dynamis, and there was probably an LOL Dynamis on every server. It was a fairly popular name, I thought. It was more... It was a shell designed for folks, this is your first endgame type of thing after you hit level 75 and you just want a particular gear for whatever job you got at level 75 first. And shoot, I got my Pearl for it as soon as what I'm looking for. Her link shell was Wee Mealy statues. Oh, no, we were never that bad. We never melee'd the statues. It was don't melee the statues, but you don't want to feed them TP. Kill this little prototype real quick, get another time extension, then take the opportunity to see if another notorious monster may be up. And we were organized enough that we could get the Dynamis Lord down. That being said, we could never get him down routinely, and then the Dreamland Dynamises, I don't think we were organized enough. We did defeat them our first time. We did get past that. That being said, we weren't expecting what would happen when we killed. It was Dynamis Keep'em was the first Dreamland one that we cleared, and when we killed him, it looked like 100 Dynamis weapons. I forget what the actual name for him is. They popped out of his corpse and proceeded to destroy the rest of the player base. The players that were still standing. I'm still looking somebody with a name. See, all tons of satellite stuff. No, never mind. I thought that was a name, but it wasn't. Just satellite great access. Xarcabards. Nope. You can read this, you don't need glasses. Totally need glasses. Bards, horns, so many mobs. Prototype I will probably go back after that one. Pay attention, make sure my sneaking and biz doesn't wear off. There should be mobs that just hang out as well. You used to have to be able to, I think, kill all the main dudes just to be able to have the Dynamis Lord spawn, but that's not the case anymore. Beastmaster, more bards, more rangers, Guard Eye, dragoons. It's gonna be like the very bottom of the list. I'm gonna be disappointed with myself for not going straight there. Still not seeing it. Gotta be at least one somewhere in this zone. Nothing more fun than watching somebody staring at the wide scan menu, I must say. These are just to go ahead and kill everything. Sneaking of it is already wearing off. Almost down at the bottom of the list. Nothing there. Monks, samurais, bards, thief, beastmaster. No, that's it. Alright, so I guess we'll just go back to our original location. Ready for Spectral Jig again. Okay, maybe we'll just take a shortcut across the map. And the second group that I ran, this was after I basically I wasn't playing endgame anymore for FF11. It was just basically I would come on, hang out with friends, and help out if they ever needed a monk. But it was mostly I was leveling other tunes, trying to get all my, how shall we say, mules with artifact armor, which is what I wanted to do. And they're like, oh, we're running Dynamis tonight, we got a free spot, you want to come? And I was like, sure. And I wasn't even expecting to get any gear. It was just like, if you need somebody to punch stuff, I'm your man. And that is the way that I wish I could always play the game without having to worry about upgrades or anything like that. Just having fun, and oh my god, was it such a smooth experience. The Link Show leader was doing all the pulls, and he was doing it on Dark Knight, which I would think Dark Knight would not be a very viable puller, but he would just run up to the next group of mobs, cast a stone spell, rinse and repeat. Come on. There we go. I'm hoping one of these other guys would aggro, but doesn't look like it. No. Alright, we'll just round them all up. Get the red mage. Watch him cast bind on me. Keep him around the black mage. Here's a dark knight. There's a bard. Dragoon. Alright, let's focus on the black mage again to make things interesting. And then I'll go ahead and get the cricket involved. At least attempt to. Thank you, Mr. Cricket. Well, monster gloves. That is something he can use. I'm going to cast lead on that one. Alright. Take out this Spoony Bard. Let's miss this super big Sparks scythe that we acquired. Thought I saw something down there, but probably nothing. Yay! Killed the bard. Happy days. I'm gonna skip the paladin. They take too long to kill. Ninja to samurai. Let's see how much damage the summoner can do. We got 2 healers. Oh! We got aggro. Let's see if a cricket can take care of the samurai for us. Nope. Hey, a melee crown. You can use that too. That was the one drop we never got. And all our regular Dynamis things. We had to end up using a login points on Dentral to word I'm looking for. Get the crown. Of course, ever since we did that, it like drops every run. It taunts me. Alright. Let's go and aggro some more ninjas. You and you 3, 4. You don't want to aggro too many. 5, 6. This is probably enough. Hit the kill button. Let's get the assist just in case it doesn't work in our favor. Like we were ever worried. It's a shame when you do that, you just don't see a ton of coins dropping from the sky. Get some cures, people. Thank you. Boom! Okay, they're going after another one. Oh! Always a black mage. And I couldn't even target him. He died before I could target him. Alright, so you got a Beastmaster and a Dark Knight, Ranger. Those Rangers can be a little bit mean. Especially with Eagle Eye Shot. Grab the Dark Knight, get the Beastmaster, we get this Dark Knight, and this here Paladin. We'll get the other Paladin, then we'll run back to the Ranger, click the assist button, click the kill button, and see how well the buffet goes. Hey, we got a Summoner's Horn. Wow. Here's another ninja. I was hoping... This is where we got the Notorious Monster last time. But it's already been 30 minutes. Here, while we're killing this. Check. It's a shame, even though we've killed so many of them, you would expect there to be this big empty spot in the map where we're at, where there's like no mobs, but not even noticeable. Another samurai. Suppose we could run just a little north. Go after the next time extension. Aggro as many bad guys along the way as we can. Well, within reason. So you don't want too many. Hey, we got a Commodore Tricone. Aggro to statue. Yeah, I got the monster gloves, because I was worried that those would go into the nether. Ah, snowdrift. Can't run up the snow. There's a thief. A monk. A white mage. A warrior. Another red mage. Some eyeballs. Here, before we go and aggro that group, let's take care of this one. And we'll slowly taking our time to aggro. And we got a white shell and a bind bill. Alright. Let's go aggro this group. Got some floating eyeballs in here, so this could be bad. Could be. Probably won't be. It may not, actually, now that I think about it, may not have had enough time to get everything involved here. Oh, I don't know why I even thought that. Shoot, we need more cures though. Quickly, mages. Hear the song! See if we can get another buffet out. Nope, not enough time yet. I don't even know who has hate right now. At least it's not me. Watch be all the healers. Here we go. There's more buffet action. Another forgotten. They're still alive! Probably going after the cricket. Yeah, Bertha's almost out of HP. A white mage. And keep themselves alive. Alright, we'll Spectral Jig this time. Well, that was more fun. If I remember where the next prototype item was... What is it? Dude, I didn't want to hit that button. There we go. That's better. Boom, boom, boom. I think it was in this corner. I may be wrong. Probably wrong. Map, wide scan. Nothing. More satellite horns. Nope. There's a prototype eye. Alright, we'll run this way. And while we're tracking this guy, I'll give Bertha a chance to heal, maybe. Probably not. Hey, Songarthul, obtain the Summoner's Horn. Because why not? We need a level Summoner, eventually. Sure, Cynical's already got one. There it is. Simple hit attack, quick assist. We'll send Cynical in first. And with Gesho, Viraja. Oh, I hate that spell. At least we interrupted its casting. There's extra 20 minutes. Alright. Head south again. We'll take the scenic route. Maybe we'll come across a NM along the way back, but I doubt it. Why does a ranger have a really big axe? I think they'd have like a really big bow, but no. There's like only really 3 weapons that I think they carry. It's like the scythe, the sword, the axe. I really don't remember seeing any others. Oh, staff, yeah, mages. How I forgot that one. Of course, the notorious monster versions might have different weapons, but this I really don't know. I'm headed in a southeasterly direction, back to our camp. Don't exactly remember the spots that we cleared out. Definitely don't even know if these are the same spots that the bosses that we're looking for would pop. I really hope it's going to be right back at the beginning, but let's see. Thing about notorious monster camping. Sometimes it just takes a long time for them to show up. Paladin. I remember this group. Summoner, Samurai, Ninja, Bard, FG, Samurai. Alright. Check this group out too, just to make sure. They have funny names. It's kind of like, you know, Baron so-and-so and that kind of thing, but... Aggro. Alright. Take out this one, and assist on that one, and then we'll see if Cricket's feeling in the mood. Okay, maybe this time. Maybe not. Seriously, Cricket. Do your Cricket thing. I'm gonna kill them all the old-fashioned way. Because there is a delay between attack and this button. But finally we got that button off. We're still at full health. Let's see if we can do that again. On this group. I think statues aggro by sound, but I don't remember. It really doesn't matter. Alright, we're gonna get you and you and you. Assist and kill before I get myself killed. And they turn their lights off on us. Still never gets old. So I'll be honest, I'm not used to main jobbing Beastmaster, as you can probably tell. I usually use it more as a alternate character, and then they just assist and then send in their pets whenever the cooldown is ready. Huh. Not aggro too many this time. Get you, and then this group. I know, it's like probably way too many, but... Kill the Beastmaster! Oh, I love how we're getting evasion skill ups. And they all fell down. So sad. What's gonna happen? going to take an hour for us to get our pop, or the Notorious Monster to show up. And then, watch him not give us the drop that we want. Really? You're going to do that to me? It's a shame it didn't replenish our hit points, but great that my Beastmaster has full magic points now, because that's important on a Golka. Maybe. Probably not. Nothing's respawned yet. Yeah, let's go aggro this little group. You and I guess you guys too. Assist and kill quickly before we go and get myself killed. MP causes Golka cancer. It could be true. I like that. Might use it in the future. Thank you, Mr. Claus. Oh, and I don't know if I said it earlier, but happy Tuesday. Even though Tuesday's over, happy Wednesday. Another pair of monster gloves. Because we didn't already have a set, but oh well. You know you're not doing your job right when you're running out of mobs to kill in Dynamis Xarcabard. Guess we'll go over here. Pick a fight with this group. Target the Beastmaster, such as you. And I guess we'll go and get the Thief. I don't want to get up to where all the satellite stuff is, because that'll just take too long. And let's get an assist button going. Okay. Nobody cast a cure spell on me. I'm okay with that. No, I'm not, but let's take out this Black Mage. We'll send in the team first. See if they'll cast Cure where that Black Mage dies. Hey, we got another warrior piece. Alright, now that we're at full health, aggro, 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 more aggros. Let's get this paladin too. That should be enough. Saying hi before you kill the stream. Hello, Mandragora. Happy Tuesday. I should call it quits for the night. Usually do like 15 minutes ago, but we've already spent 45 minutes just trying to get a Notorious Monster to show up so that we can pop the Dynamis Lord. I would love to introduce him to my cricket. Hey, we got more ninja pieces. Alright, here's a Bard, Dragoon, Black Mage, but none of the Dynamis Xarcabard royalty that we're looking for. At least not yet. I'm gonna aggro you, and you, and you, and you. Even though the Dark Knights are like, run away! Kill. Assist. Stab. Flail about like a mad cricket. You missed the Dragoon. How do you miss the Dragoon? I mean, honestly. Sure, there's a way. Oh well. We'll get it next time. Maybe. Hopefully there isn't a next time. While we're whipping on these mobs. I'm gonna glance, see if Cynical's going after the Wyvern, but she's not going after the Dark Knight because of reasons. Stare at the map again. Dark Knight, ninjas. If anybody else happens to see a notorious monster's name that I just might accidentally glance over, please let me know. They're like, no, it was back up on the list, you missed it. I'm like, really? Dang it. I need glasses. Or maybe this is just too small. Yeah, that's it. It's not my eyes that are bad, it's just the resolution on the game is too small. Oh! There's one. Spectral Jig. Spectral Jig. Alright, we're coming for you, Marquis Samaries. Totally in a different spot than what we were going after, but it should work. He's actually pretty far off on his own, although I think I know where this is. Yeah. It'd be like where the Hound in regular Xarcabard would hang out. The Hound's the only mob that I had trouble soloing at 75 on Monk because it puts a virus on you where you don't get to Shadow Lord or bust. There you go. I was talking about the Hound. Yes. The Hound has killed me in the past. Trying to get the level quest thingy up for the mules. But I don't think we'll have any trouble now. Now that you can do trust summons. And you could probably solo it using trust NPCs. Assuming that you have a decent healer and a decent tank and nobody stands in front of the breath attacks. Is he gonna be in here? Really? All by his lonesome? Possible to gauge. Alright, I'm just gonna send in Cyndaquil so she can get her treasure hunter on it. I don't necessarily need to kill it with the cricket. Because I wonder who will do more damage in a fight, Cricket or Shantoto? Eagle last shot on Cyndaquil, but she lived. Come on, drop. Dang it! Really? This book was written by Bass, Officer G. Schultz, who served during the Second Battle of Kronstadt. Dang. I would have sworn that one would have dropped it, but... Alright. We'll just look again. Watch me back where we came from. Nope. This is going to be Shadow Lord or bust now. It's personal. The game's all like, no. No, you don't need to clear Dynamis Xarcabard, because clearing it doesn't really gain you anything other than a new title. And I'm like, screw you, game. We want to clear it. Alright, so Spectral Jig. Waiting for it to wear off. Spectral Jig. Let's go after Count Vine. Kinda wish I had a regen on the Cyndaquil. That's it. Next time that I resummon Trust, I'm gonna get the little Tartaru white mage that likes to do regens. Yeah. Thought I saw something. I'm just getting all paranoid. Did I mention I don't have a lot of experience soloing Dynamis Xarcabard? I know where the satellite shields hang out. We've killed a lot of those. A lot of those. Alright, it's gonna be over this way. Away from the Dragoon Spears. There he is. Alright. The attack button, click the assist button. Just send in the Cyndaquil. And hopefully this one will give us what we need. So I should turn around. I don't want to get too close though, because I just want as much treasure hunter to get on that guy as possible. Alright. Go that way and kill that one. There we go! Shrouded Bijou finally cast lot. Hey, we also got our Divine Gold. Now we can make that button. Brr. Need to kill this dude before he kills us. All these things. Alright, that's fine. Come on, Cricket. Do your cricket thing. Suppose that'll work. More whiffs. Get ready with the spectral jigs. No, never mind. Got more weapons messing with us. 5 more seconds before we can cast that. Come on, Cyndaquil. Keep up. Alright. Waiting on you now, Cricket. You're the only one that can save us from this mess that we got ourselves into. Well, I'll be. It actually worked. Nope, never mind. Still got a couple up. Jeez. But everywhere I turn, we're being chased by floating weapons. It's like playing WoW in the military quarter of I can't remember the name of it now. Already forgot. A little floating Acropolis thingy up in the sky. Next Ramus, that was it. Oh, why I couldn't remember that name. Not my favorite raid. That'd have to be Ulduar. That place was awesome. I was hoping like a Cricket would make this easy. You will make this easy for me, Cricket, won't you? Alright, Spectral Jig before the summoner sees us. Alright, we miss anybody? Yeah. I'm sure we did. Cindy, you still with me? Yep. Alright. We finally got what we were farming. Which was the demonic Bijou or something like that. There it is, Shrouded Bijou. Guess that's how you say it. Should be like Bijou. I don't know how to say these words. They might have went over it in grammar school way back in the day, but I don't remember it now. And as the other thing, I wish that the draw distance would be such that you'd be able to see Castles of All in the distance, despite the darkness. But oh well. In the good old days, everyone would have to have re-rays, and we would aggro the wall of eyeballs and then try to give us enough time to all race down into this little corner where we would just basically stand there and wait to die, and the eyeballs would come back and kill us all, and then they just float away back on up, and as soon as they were within out of range, we'd accept the re-rays, pop back up, and prepare for the pull. Not going to go after too many dragons. I don't know if the dragons are true sight. Probably not. Alright. I'm not really expecting any kind of drops off the Shadow Lord. Although now that I think about it, we should probably equip our anti-death ring just to play it safe. And the other fun part was we would pull yin and yang first, and then you have to kill them at roughly the same time. And that basically involved a whole lot of Alright, you're party A. Slow down, everybody turn off, and you basically just trying to gauge everyone's attacks and that type of deal. And we didn't really have too much trouble with that. I mean, as long as you had just... No. Alright everyone, well that's how the quits for FF11 tonight. Apparently, Song, who had 15 free slots of inventory space when we first came in here, filled it all up with Dynamis junk. And the Shrouded Bijou was lost to another because Cynical did not lot on it. Oh, she's also out of space too because... Well, let's go ahead and use one of these. Always farm dodged earrings from the Ooze and Bedeau. Still don't know how to say the place name. Bedeau, yeah. Let's go ahead and use up this little battle theory that took up more space than what we could use with And why did it have to be that the inventory finally filled up right before the Bijou? We couldn't get the so-and-so was lost at another beforehand. Yeah. Oh well. We also lost the samurai hat. That's kind of sad, but... But anyways, let's just at least look at where the triple question mark was. It should be right up here. Yeah. Right there. Where you pop it and... No, almost had it. You sense an aura of boundless rage. A Shrouded Bijou, or perhaps... You can just join chapter 26, and 27, and 28, and 29, and 30. You sense that something might happen if you possess one of these. Now that I think about it, it's going to be really difficult farming 3 pop items now, but oh well. The NPCs are trolling you, Dentral. I think they are. Oh well, this only went half an hour longer than it normally does. We did get all the Dynamis cleared. It's not every day that you can unlock Dynamis on a character and charge forth to the gates of Xarcabard. You know what would have happened if we did pop him? He would have just trolled us with death spam, and Cricket would have been like, I don't know who to attack. Hey look, he got the demonic goad. Goad, or whatever it's called. Oh well. Thank you all for watching. I'll be back on tomorrow night. Tomorrow will be the last day, or the last evening, that I'll be able to log in using my consoles. So we're going to preempt what we normally do on Wednesdays and just have or attempt to have a quiet evening with the PlayStation 2 and enjoy its beautiful graphics one last time before the game says, never again! Delay. Ancient stuff. There'll probably be a whole lot of disconnects because the PlayStation 2 doesn't like to play FF11 anymore. If it disconnects like 3 times within 30 minutes, then we'll probably just switch it to the Xbox and enjoy that, because it can still work quite well, as other than just a big giant menu screen up at the top. Y'all have fun! Be safe, don't get caught, all that fun stuff. I'll catch you next time. Bye.